The beginning has begun.
Look,
I'm looking.
cannibalism has its perks, alright? That's all I'm saying.
Alright,
Strike, don't eat
Timothy.
your children.
Yes.
What are you doing?
Let's see. Since everybody's here has gone up in hell, I was moving away from the port in any case, and I suppose I'm gonna keep going in that. Preferably not towards Fight Club because I've already been there. People might remember me.
Also, remember that you are
also
not.
the Burning Shrine.
Crap,
Also-
you're right.
Also, remember that you're a royal, or not a royal specifically. So
Well,
gunning
none of
for
us
you alone.
No, that was... Alfred.
Oh, fucking. Right. Hi. Been here the whole time. Alright, anyway, speaking of royalty, are we all, like, publicly condemned because of being called out by milk?
I mean,
It's...
I
We don't know
gave
yet.
some got vague. That's what I'm looking for. Your description, but not even then. Like your names have been out, but like I'm sure most of you people don't actually know who you are.
Sure.
Meanwhile, Winnie, you wanted to do a thing.
Yes. I'm gonna preface this by saying it's Milk's fault.
Of course.
Okay, so...
Fair.
Okay, right now, we have Shrike and Babble Monster on the ground/air, and we are stealthed in Paulina. There's also the new ship nearby, and the Emperor or we assume is the Emperor, just flew out of the side of the palace. So, I made let's see, what would be the word? A promise to myself. I wouldn't do anything unless somebody else caused trouble first. And I see that we've already gotten into trouble, so time to do my thing. I'm going to tell Paulina to turn off the news feed.
Alright.
And whatever you do, do not turn it back on. Which I say to Milk and Paulina, being the only two others in the ship right now.
It's true.
Then,
That's true. The ship cook is currently the second highest ranking member on board. That's how bad it is right now.
so, given the news we'd seen previously, I know plenty about the inside of the new ship, seeing them talk to Milk, so I'm going to teleport inside of the new ship.
Alright.
Luckily, it's nearby.
Force pretty good for this engine.
Yeah! And he got a minus, too. By that I mean a minus as well.
So you managed to do so.
Okay. I'd like to get the attention of the cameraman. Say, excuse me.
Alright, you got attention.
Say, attention everyone. I have an important announcement to make about what's going on. And I'm going to see if he points the camera at me.
Yeah.
And I'm going to read from my book of forbidden knowledge.
Oh no! I need to know. Is there any monitor in my area that would see this from?
Yeah, we're specifically
Oh yeah,
told
the
to check
news is all over the place.
Oh no. And of course, I have no idea what Vinny is about, so I wouldn't know what to expect.
Hmm. I wonder if I
So-
would have had the forethought to contact Jimothy to see where he is.
So, Jimothy, right now you're seeing a news report, which Winnie conveniently cut off right before the important part, mentioning how one of the enforcers from the Cult of New Birth has been dispatched in order to take out the rogue group. And then news cuts to Winnie.
breaking news.
Literally, this news will break you.
Howdy, who's this?
McNackus is there. Someone.
Oh no.
I guess it's too late to kind of back out now. That,
No, it is too late, yes. Winnie is now about to fracture the minds of all.
not milk in the ship, because I told him to turn the news off.
Okay, same question that Jimothy asked, but for Strike.
You are like in the air, flying.
I mean,
Oh, no,
you're
we're-
pretty close by, aren't you?
Yeah. Well, me and or Strike and Babbler Monster were heading over to the Twist Creatures area.
Right, you were going off ahead.
hmm But then the wall exploded, so I don't know if Strike would stick around for that.
Yeah, what would be the source that he would be hearing the news from?
Okay, can y'all hear me now?
Barely.
Hey,
Barely? Okay,
You're quiet.
hang on. Might be wrong one.
Let me see if I-
for some reason.
How's this?
hey,
Turn
there
you
you
up.
are.
There we go. Okay, cool. My audio settings change every time I try to use Discord. It's weird.
Yeah,
Got a lot of,
that's Discord.
You got a lot of background noise going on with that one, but like your volume is fine, so it's better this way than the other.
It's
Really?
better this way.
Maybe I can change the sensitivity to make it better. Let me see here.
You just got here in time for me to watch me give this whole city insanity.
Oh, sounds like fun.
So
All right, how's
Alright,
this?
so
Is this
before
okay?
that happens, I'm gonna have to make a roll for Paulina. Would anybody else like to make the Paulina stealth roll?
Oh,
I
no.
will.
Oh, okay.
All right, let me get on to roll
Well,
20.
I am there, so I'll do the stealth roll.
Okay. And it failed.
4. Only a minus.
mm-hmm.
Alright,
Oh,
so
no.
dude that just
Minus-
exploded the wall is now just flying right for the ship.
Minus plus
Fixed
minus.
notice. Oh no.
What is it that's flying for the ship?
Never broke the wall.
Okay, we don't know what it is yet.
There is a lizard person with a whole lot of cybernetic parts.
Oh, it's Mecha Ridley.
Well, I've got nothing to fear. He's too big to fit in on the ship.
No, you could definitely fit in. And the Babbler monster fits on the ship.
God damn it, Sakurai. Why do you have to let him into Smash Ultimate?
So Strike sees this, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Does Strike even see the ship? Should I notice for the ship? I don't know
Yeah,
if
go
Strike
ahead
is...
and give a notice.
Yeah.
You previously would have had to beat a 7.
Now you only have to
Noted.
beat a 4.
Nope.
You have no idea where the ship went.
So that means I have no idea where the thing that broke through the wall is going anywhere. And I'm like, oh, business as usual, I guess. Things exploding and things going places. All right, off to the twist creature area.
Trying to find a good lizard. I'll just have to take like
All-
the first thing.
All lizards are good lizards, Fuse.
True. However,
This is the perfect lizard.
You're gonna be executed just for calling the Immortal Emperor good. And we don't even know if this thing is the Immortal Emperor yet. We're just so much assuming.
Could be pet
Jimothy
thing.
knows that it isn't.
Do I?
The newscast just said that this was a Cult of New Birth enforcer.
Oh.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
So it's not the Emperor. So we're still in good graces.
Hey guys, I apologize. I got to figure out my mic problem because I think I'm using the wrong mic right now, and I
You're
know
sounding
I
like fine now.
okay.
Is this
Actually-
louder? Is this louder? Is this better?
That's
Yeah, it's
louder.
loud.
Yeah,
Then there's no hissing behind it or anything like last time.
Okay,
You
weird.
did it.
Okay,
you
I'm
sound
just gonna
fine.
go with it then.
You won.
Guess so.
You are
I'm using
100.
the wrong microphone, the one that's supposedly worse, but whatever.
We do hear you fumbling with something in your hands.
Or feet. We don't know.
Alright, so
Or
currently,
mustache.
Jimothy is off somewhere else. Winnie has teleported off somewhere else. Soroik is flying off somewhere else, and 2 of the people that are on the ship are not currently on the ship.
So
Right.
basically, it's just Milk right now and Alfred.
So wait. Yeah, Milk and Alfred, are we still on the ship?
So it's Milk and Alfred on Paulina versus this thing.
And does this thing know that we're here?
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
it's flying right for you.
Okay.
Polina, what are your self-defense capabilities?
Discover a mood.
Oh yeah.
We can shoot at 1 for what it's worth.
We could have rolled discovered a mood earlier when the news was asked to be turned off, but moving the story along.
So we've got focused, but many mistake it for being aggressive.
Oh,
Maybe that one?
Yeah,
Stubborn,
absolutely.
but many mistake it for being contented. Or furious, which unconsciously conceals being sociable.
First one sounds appropriate.
yeah, the first one's definitely appropriate.
I mean, I kind of like the idea of Furious.
That one sounds fun, but I like focused, mistaked for aggressive in response to the question, what are your fighting capabilities?
Okay, we'll go with Focused, I think.
Demonstrating.
Good.
Alright,
So-
so who's rolling for Paulina, taking some shots at this guy?
I will.
With Paulina's one shoot.
Me and Milk will just take turns with these. Is this rapport?
Shoot, it's specifically shoot. Like you're rolling
Yeah.
for
Oh.
Polina.
Oh,
You're not,
crap. Okay.
you're not sweet talking or anything. Oh yeah, baby, just shoot right at that guy.
I mean, most of what we do, like for instance, I was whenever I needed her to like leave the base or whatever, I had to do rapport. But okay,
Oh, it's because like Polina has her own character sheet with her own die roll and
Okay.
stats and all that.
makes sense. Okay, well, I have a 1 in shoot. What do you have?
No, it's not like that's what I'm
Wait,
saying.
wait,
You don't rule
wait.
yours. Open
Yeah.
up Polina's sheet.
Oh,
We are rolling Paulina's dice right now.
Yeah.
I see. I thought Fatal. I thought I thought Fuse always did that. All right, hang on.
I
No matter
usually
how many
do,
times
but
I
now
use
it's
this
a
thing.
fight between two NPCs, one of which is on your side.
All right, let's go.
2. Athletics to dodge. 5. Only beat it by 3. If you have 2, does Paulina have
So
2
success
skill?
with style. The enemy gets a boost.
You're not gonna give us a chance for Paulina to fate point it up?
I don't think she has any.
Does Paulina have fate points?
You can use fate points in place.
I don't want to use any of my points for Felina.
The person
Let
who
me see if Alfred 2.
She has no refresh. I just looked.
Can we
You'd
just
actually
try
get a
to?
Paulina token out.
Oh. Like Jenny.
No, I don't want Paulina's name.
All right, I keep forgetting what this is. It's athletic.
Notice athletic physique.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Oh wow.
So that's his initiative.
Beat it.
All right, so I have to roll initiative now.
No, you just go notice athletics physique.
Oh, okay.
Click on the 0 by your name and type it in.
002 or something.
The 0.
So
by
you
my
go
name?
before Paulina.
On
Oh,
the
okay.
turn order box.
Where's the torn order box? Oh, I see.
Somewhere on screen.
What do I put on it?
Well, you
In order, the number of your
notice.
athletics, right?
Athletics.
Ah, they have
Notice
the same
athletics
value.
physique.
Yes, that's what it was.
What
I
was it
didn't
again?
remember.
So,
Notice athletics physique.
oh, he has notice. All right, that's excellent.
Okay, I have notice 2. I also have physique 2. What does that mean?
Well,
So
yeah,
you put
them
in
in order.
the number of your notice, period.
Okay.
The number of your athletics, period. The number of your
Okay.
physique. You're done.
Okay,
Well, hit enter.
Well, yes.
sorry about that. I still have much to learn. Enter. There we go.
We're all
Nothing
learning,
happened.
baby. If you click on the 0 in the torn order box on the left side of your screen, next to your name,
I already input the numbers.
did you press
It's
enter?
not there.
Yes.
There it is.
There, it's there.
Mhm.
220.
That was weird. Okay.
So you go before Paulina does.
Lovely. Well, that's okay. Figure out a way out of this.
Well, luckily we all only go once.
Go ahead and give me a dodge for Paulina.
All right.
What is that? Fight?
Dodge
That's
is fighting.
athletics.
Or oh yeah,
But she
it's
has
it's a
neither.
projectile. Yeah. Are you doing it or
Yeah, let me see. Where's dodge? Oh, I guess it's a mediocre skill.
Yeah.
no? It's dodge isn't a thing on its own though. It's
Yeah, but you have
athletics
to
dodge.
Oh, here's a question. Does Paulina lose her invocations from rolling the stealth if someone found her?
That would make sense.
Okay.
I mean, it kind of depends. There is a possibility that we could slip out somehow, but I don't know. That's the thing. I'm wondering if this guy, he knows where we're at, but if we moved, would he be able to tell where we moved? Is the big question. But anyway, so how would I roll dodge for Polina?
Athletics.
Athletics. Okay. She does not have it. So mediocre skill.
Sweet.
We
She
did.
flies into the punch.
It was a magic.
Into the magic punch.
How much armor does Paulina have?
Pretty high if I recall.
3.
Alright, so that's a 0 instead.
Wonderful. 3 is the lowest it could have been. For that to still work.
So is anybody going to spend any fate?
I'm seeing to see what's gonna happen.
I have 2 fate points. I don't know. You know what? I'll spend a fate point. I'm going to take the hit on this one. Because we
Thanks.
need to get away from this thing. Well, actually, before I spend it, do we know if he can like easily detect where we're at, even if we move? Or is it just that he knows exactly where we are right now?
I mean, how
Who
would you know
knows?
that in character?
Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah. Okay. I wasn't sure if I had missed something while I was eating lunch. Okay. You know what? I'm not going to spend the fate point. Let's see what happens.
I'm curious to know what happens if you destroy the ship.
Oh,
I'm
that's what
not-
I'm curious to know.
In the long run, you mean?
Yeah, in the long run.
Paulina loses a 4-box.
Oof.
In
No.
universe, what happens? Paint a picture. No. Impact. Paint a picture.
So, Lizard Dude just kind of launches a massive fireball at the ship, which, Paulina tries to dodge, but is doing a terrible job. It's not a direct hit, it just kind of scrapes against the armor, which barely resists it, with minor scratches.
And that took a 4-box away.
We got
Do I
like
see that's happening?
4 worth of scratch having we can before, like, so. I'm assuming the news would show that, like some channel of news. It depends if it's the one news that Winnie's at, but there's probably other stations.
We'll find
There's
that
other
out at the end of
nations.
this round.
Alright?
Also, I should let Milk actually have an action.
That'd be pretty swell.
Go away, Milk. It's Alfred time.
Golly gee, yeah. I should
So,
existing.
I'm gonna congratulate Polina on giving an honest try. And then I'm gonna ask her to open one of the airlocks, the one that is the most towards the Meta Ridley.
Can I? Because I know what Alfred would do in this situation. Would be like, no, don't do that. We need to stay in this ship and escape as soon as possible.
That's cool. I'll let you escape. I got this.
Well, you just jumped into the ship, so you're probably like in the airlock still.
Oh, sweet. But is it the right airlock to be like closest to him?
He
How
would
many airlocks
be
are there?
aiming for where you are.
All right. So in that case, is the door still open then?
Probably isn't,
No,
but
it
it can
wouldn't be.
close or open quickly enough.
Because I mean, it's
You
pretty
can get
easy
out
to...
this turn.
All right. Because yeah, I'd be making my way towards him. I'd leap from the ship towards him.
Okay, well, I'm gonna try to tell Paulina not to open the door,
Alright.
but there's a way that you can still do what you want to do.
All right, I want you to give me opposed rapport.
Okay.
All right.
Rapport is my highest, so here we go. Oh.
The door does
Wait.
not open.
Probably need to fix that. I say as I kick the door out, hoping that it hits the lizard.
Door projectile.
All right,
is
give
this,
me a
Shabbat?
fight.
I recall you trying this before and failing.
We'll see how it goes now.
5.
Oh no.
Is that with your pluses?
That's technically a 7.
That's- Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
7.
7.
Not quite legendary.
Not quite, just epic.
Bards would tell tales of your bang of it, just not like all around the world.
Just the local bards.
Alright,
We
so
use local
let's see
bards.
if dodge.
Wow.
Does Milk want to put any fate points into this? He's got 4 tokens.
We do have 4 tokens.
Oh, speaking
Yeah.
of fate points, bonk,
Oh.
bonk.
Oh no.
There's only 2 people in this scene because everybody else either isn't here yet or left, or
We're
isn't
helping
coming.
by not being there.
I
Like
like that.
seriously.
Huh?
Like seriously, I didn't think most of us could actually contribute to this. Well, actually, no, I could, but I could actually trivialize the fight probably.
All right, so it looks like Milk's spending a token.
I slid it somewhere, but like instantly disappeared. I don't know if
Oh,
it's
there it
just
is.
uses-
So
Under
it was a
what are you-
spike dominator.
What are you
Oh.
invoking?
Victory at all costs.
Oh, okay.
Including the ship's door.
So your 7 is now a 9.
Yep. Now it's legendary.
All right, you kick
It's
the door
mythic.
clean off. Somehow this guy like saw this coming and actually managed to get out of the way mostly, but like scrapes by his tail.
Oh man, that just gets me excited.
It's funny because you could have just asked Alfred to open the door and invoke his Serve Harder. But I know that Milk wouldn't have thought of that anyway, so oh
Yeah.
well.
Milk's like, I have a wish. I will grant it myself.
Alfred,
So we're not leaving until we get that door fixed, just so you know.
We're
That's
not
an airlock
leaving
door.
there.
Details.
just
Well, we're
don't
not
go in
leaving
that
this
airlock.
planet. We're leaving this area.
Airlock should have like 2 doors really, so
You gotta choose one side of the ship and just never go to the other side.
Yeah.
No, you know, what we could do is if we enlist these twist creature, we could have it be the new door.
I'm sure that would work.
Alright, go.
Okay. Okay. This. I'm trying to figure out the lengths to which Alfred will try to save Milk at this point, and whether or not it would be more of his duty to just leave Milk behind. I feel like he needs at least one more try. So, does Paulina have like arms or something that can reach out and try to grab Milk?
Paulina
There's no
has
functioning
finger
grapple
gun
arms.
guns.
I think it's implied that I didn't leave the ship though, right? Because I had to kick
You
the
haven't
door
yet.
open. Yeah.
Kick
Okay,
the door, yeah.
so you kick the door down, but I can't close the door because the door is broken. Or is
There's
it?
no more door.
The door is gone.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can't stop you that way.
Also, a
Okay.
reminder, we are like kilometers in the air, so somewhere down below, a door landed in the streets.
All right, this is so stupid, but this is what I'm doing. I'm gonna try to like force the. I'm gonna force Milk to stay in the airlock by tilting the ship, so that he would have to like try to climb his way back out of the ship, and at the same time try to move forward as fast as possible to get out of here.
Alright,
All right, so what would
I see
that
what
be?
he's saying.
Should you go over that again?
Okay, so basically, I assume this is like a side door, like this would be on the
Yeah.
side of the ship. Okay, I am tilting the ship so that the entrance of the door would be above Milk. Basically, just turning it so that the door would be above him if the door were there, and so that he would fall back down and not escape. And also, I'm going to try to fly away. Just fly forward while I do that.
All right, give me a rapport.
Yeah. Please be good.
Hey,
Ah,
Success.
nice.
Hey, you are piloting this thing.
I will spend a fate point if I need something even better, because I'm trying to get out of here.
Do you want to push that to a legendary?
I'm going to push that to legendary. Ladies and gents.
Invoking what?
Serve hard. I don't want Milk to die.
even at the cost of fucking pilot wingsing this shit. I don't know what reference I'm making.
Pilot wings, apparently.
Yeah, apparently. I've never played that game. I'm like, alright, I'm gonna start talking. You come up with a reference to a flight simulator that makes bar moves, and pilot wings is the thing I came out with.
That famous scene in Pilot Wing where you fly into a building and crash.
I personally prefer Flight Simulator 2006, but, you know, to each their own.
Me and my brain, it's a partnership, yeah.
So.
Alright.
I'm trying to find the ladder.
What about the former?
How dare you?
Easily.
There it is. 6 was just fantastic.
Oh. Well, now I get legendary, so there you
Yeah.
go. Bards will sing.
So I had no idea that Paulina could even go this fast. But well apparently you took the Babbler monster with you, and you're over here now. Also, this is a terrible place to put you because the twist creature is like a whole bunch of different parts.
Why did we choose the twist feature again? Oh well, that was the choice we were making.
Right, oh yeah, there's Paulina's name. Battler monster, go away. Oh, there's the other ship.
Yeah, the visor des. Well, no, there's not the other ship, remember? Because strike.
That was the other ship. New ship is somewhere.
It's repurposed.
Repurposed for food.
Alright, so Winnie, I want you to give me a will roll.
I guess I will, if you're asking for it.
You will.
What does that mean?
Alright, so you are talking to the dude, you pull out your book and start speaking a bunch of gobbledygook. He is confused, then there's an explosion and he goes to film that.
Ah,
I like how you just accept that the wolf person got the ship, but other priorities.
What's this person doing on my ship that wasn't there like literally the instant before? Oh well, that's less interesting than exploding walls. The people deserve to know. Who is that exploded the wall?
And Jimothy saw everything.
Oh boy, I am so glad that I'm not there right now.
The brief fight and then escape.
Couldn't the clay shifter be like right around Jimothy?
Possibly.
Like Jimothy's gonna interact with all the fables while we just kind of make a mess of him.
And then give a vague description, a poor drawing, and that's the report.
well,
Literally.
so-
Look, if you want a good report, you better do your own job yourself. Like, I'm not even a member of the crew. I shouldn't be doing this.
So we're gonna hand it like, all right, Academy, here's your report, and it's gonna be like a children's book with like nursery rhymes about the monsters, like little doodles inside. Yeah, this is all we
very
learned.
stylistic.
We here at the college appreciate subjectivity. All right.
So since the fight between the lizard and Paulina somewhat ended, what's the news looking at now, though?
Well, wait, but so if I manage to peek out of the porthole, like what do I see around me?
Clouds?
Yeah, the sky.
So, let's. I think another appropriate question is, what is everyone else seeing? Because the ship's still stealthed, so there's just a portal to the inside of a ship flying around because a porthole blew open.
Yeah, but you can only see it if you're above the ship.
Yeah.
Maybe on the
Calculating.
side if Milk sticks his head out.
There's a half of a man flying around up there.
Or a
Whoa.
man's head.
So we're ready too
Is
far
another
away
man's treasure.
just to see the lizard bot.
Yeah, you're gone.
A bird in the hand is another
Man,
I have successfully saved you. Oops.
I don't think I can hear you because if you're in a pilot and I'm all the way there, it's probably super loud around me.
Oh, yeah.
No, yeah. There's no way you can hear me.
Yeah, you're just screaming through the air with an open door.
I'm just kind of gauging to see if I can take it if I jump down, but I don't think I can. I'm just gonna enjoy the ride, I guess, as we're hitting somewhere.
So, is this fight come to a close? For the moment.
For the
Until
moment.
lizard guy catches up. Alright, well, Strike was headed over to the Trish Creatures area anyway.
Yeah, Strike's on the way.
And the Babbler Monster.
Oh, the Babbler monster is following us?
Well, the Babbler Monster and Strike are walking together. Walking and talking together.
Oh, okay.
Heading for the same direction.
They're walking
coincidence.
here.
This doesn't bode well, but oh well. My character doesn't know that.
So, the wall exploded. Then suddenly the lizard creature is doing something else. What's the news camera, or what's the news crew focusing on right now?
How would you know?
I wouldn't, but for the
I
folks at
asked
home.
that same question.
Yeah.
I mean, I could actually. So, well, couldn't I see the news feed?
Oh, Winnie
No,
explicitly
you turned
told
it
us,
off.
yeah, to keep the news off.
Mhm.
Oh.
Teleported.
But
You missed
Winnie
that.
could ask
Winnie
some
can't
questions.
watch the news because she's on the news chopper, and they don't really play it back to themselves.
Mm.
But I know they were just broadcasting live, so like
Okay.
just
Well-
at that moment.
Well, now that I know we're safe, I'm going to say, can you bring up the news feed again?
Paulina
Does Milk
discovered
try to
mode?
stop him?
Not really. I honestly, the whole ride, I'm gonna keep myself half out of the ship.
Could you
Alright.
could you say rapport Winnie versus Alfred? Because Winnie told the ship to do one thing, and Alfred's asking the ship to do another.
Why does turning off the news feed help us?
Because Winnie was going to tell unspeakable truths to over the news feed.
Oh, well, Alfred didn't know that, so I'm just trying to make sure that the big lizard guys are following.
Actually, I don't know how you want to handle this since you weren't here yet, but your character was there, because I would have told whoever was on the ship about don't turn on the news.
It's true.
Just don't turn on the news.
Yeah, I turn it off and don't turn it back on.
That is exactly
Okay.
all she said. That is
Well,
exactly all she
No
said.
matter what.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what. Well, I normally my character wanting to know what's going on would kick it, but because Serve Hard 2, can I invoke my trouble on this one? Winnie might need to pay me a fate point for me not to turn on the news right
Bam!
now. There we go. Okay. Then yeah, I'm not turning on the news.
Can players invoke to other players?
I think so.
Yeah, that's
Be
one of the
kinda
main
weird.
things of Fate. Well, that's from what I understand. One of the main draws of Fate is that if one player wanted the other player's character to do something in particular to make the game more interesting, then they can do that. And in order to avoid doing that, that player that was invoked would have to reject it and give the fate point back. Would have to spend a fate point to not take it.
So it's
Yeah,
a
it's
one
weird when it's between players.
Well, I'm sure the GM can intervene if it's like it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah. Like we play it by ear, but that's the way I understand it from Fate.
So, Winnie, Lizard Dude is approaching.
I wonder if he knows that I'm on this new ship, or if he's just approaching the new ship.
Well, you were on the news.
Does he have the news? Like, okay, hold on.
Excuse me,
Was I
sir.
on live television when I teleported onto the ship?
Hmm?
Was I on TV when I teleported onto the new ship?
For a
No.
brief moment, right? No? Okay.
Okay, so
Teleported on, and then they turned around.
So they have no reason to know.
Then you were on the news for a little bit. And then they turned away again.
So nobody outside the news ship has any reason to believe that Winnie wasn't there the whole time.
I just kind of appeared there.
And especially with camera magic, it's just like camera turns, someone's there, camera turns away. You know, you could have teleported away after they looked away, and nobody would know except the news crew. So unless the lizard man knew that Winnie was... Well, I guess Winnie's a different race than everyone on the planet.
Yeah.
Either way, he's coming for you.
Yep.
Hmm.
And as he's coming by, he waves his hand a little bit. And the hole in the wall that he created fixes itself.
Oh, neat.
How is the news crew reacting to his approach? Are they fangirling?
Sheer terror.
So yes, in a way.
So they're not going to pay attention to me at all.
They're going to be paying very close attention to you because he's approaching you.
That is true. Well, I came here to do something, and god damn it, I'm gonna do it.
Do it.
So, as I said before, your attention please. I have an important announcement to make. And if the cameraman points the camera at me, I will...
He doesn't
Yeah.
do it a second time. It didn't pay off the first time.
I didn't even say anything the first time that he noticed.
You said
He's-
nonsense.
Yeah, you started saying some nonsense. He's like, whatever. It's a bust. This news story is a dead end.
Also, I don't think he's just gonna take the time to calmly film you if, like, a monster that he's terrified of is coming right at him.
So that also, you're reading from a book. Do you need to be on screen for this magic to take place, or is it just audio?
It's just a provoke roll. I am just rolling provoke at whoever is listening.
Cool,
Like,
threatening the populace.
Actually, I don't even have to be on screen if the microphone is on.
That's what I'm
Camera.
saying.
So
But
yeah,
in any case, he's right here.
he's not inside the ship, though.
No,
I say
he's
that
just
time.
floating right outside the door,
Provoke him.
which has never been closed.
Well, I'm not going to stand right next to an open aircraft door. That's dangerous.
You should
There's
invoke your
not
right.
many more places to be standing.
You should invoke your right as a royal to have like a a statement before capture.
Hmm. I'll quickly ask the cameraman, who is that lizard?
Cameraman is too busy being terrified to respond.
Bowser approaches.
Looks
It's
like
a lizard and a clown chopper. Go on.
I guess I couldn't say I know anything about how the news and the camera works. Because I wouldn't know. Or would I? Probably not.
Winnie Soydmac. Where's the one called Milk?
Oh, Winnie has a last name.
And he knows it. They knows it.
And he's looking for milk specifically. Oh, okay.
Got milk?
Uh,
I would like to.
So, I don't know where Polina is. I guess I'll just tell him he was on our ship the last I knew.
Where did it go?
I honestly do not know.
Find out.
Is he going to leave it all, or is he just going to...
He is waiting
Finding.
for you to find out.
You do have comms. You do have comms connections. So you
So-
do have the.
Remember that time when Milk told the news crew the name of his ship?
Mm-hmm.
His ship that's registered in the port with a registered crew?
Well, I'm going to use something a little more secure than comms. I'm going to try to reach out with telepathy to find Milk or Alfred. I don't know which, either.
Milk is closer.
Then Milk. Magic for range. Is
Pretty
that
range. It's a superb distance.
I'd. Alright, when there's a free moment, I'd like to spend a fate point for a story to tell.
Either way, Milk hears in his mind me telling him, hey, that lizard that's floating is asking where you and the ship are.
I look around, see where Winnie's at. Where are you?
I'm where I am, and I'm talking to you.
Well, I mean, I guess if you're asking me where I'm at, are you in the comms? Press a few comm button. But anyways, I'm not sure. I was gonna fight that big lizard thing, and then Polina just kind of.
What was that beep?
Give me a comm link.
Well, it must be my comms. My communicator. Don't worry, I'm asking him right now. As I just stand there and close my eyes.
And yeah, like just to repeat myself, yeah, like I just say that I don't know, like Polina just went, and we're somewhere, we're above somewhere, we're still over the city, but want me to go ask Alfred or?
No, I'll just relate to the lizard of...
Winnie, before you get to that, you feel something yanking on you.
It's a child.
I-
As the lizard just pulls your comms out of your ear.
Well, fine, I wasn't
That's
using
rude.
it.
It's true.
And as he's doing that, I tell him, Milk himself does not know right now that he's apparently still over the city. They're
Not
probably-
listening to you.
Okay.
He says, "Not listening." La 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 la. He leaves.
Right, Milk, you hear the lizard over comms. Also everyone.
Except Shrike.
What do we hear him say?
Milk, where have you gone?
Oh, hey, are you the lizard? The lizard guy? Hi. Sorry,
Racist.
sorry if I kind of got interrupted there. Look, I'll ask our skeleton to know where we're going. As I say that, I'm climbing down the airlock, and I'm gonna go towards the cockpit.
His
Alfred?
holiness-
I don't know what to do.
Now Alfred's being addressed by the lizard man.
Hang on.
Is Paulina still sideways?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Where are you?
Hang on. I gotta do some out of character wrecking my brain to figure out what he'd say.
Meanwhile, Strike and Muscle Man
Uh-huh.
going to the disc creature.
What's the detail you wanted?
So, I'm going to spend this if it'll do the thing I'm intending for. So, you already know, GM, where Strike comes from. I'd like to extrapolate that Strike has, like, no registered identity anywhere. Like, even as far as the ship goes, it's just, like, his name, and that's it.
You're a janitor. Like, we made you the janitor.
Like, there's no information you can get about Strike through electronic means. Species, like, food habits, anything. Identity.
I'll take it. The only thing you can find about Sroik is that his name is Sroik and he's a janitor on Paulina.
Sweet.
Like Ifri. He has a last name.
Yeah, Ifer.
Not
yeah.
according to you guys.
I believe I signed my, like, did I sign my name, like, with an X or something? I don't know. Call him Strike.
We just took on an antennae print.
Sweet.
Okay, well... I don't know, because... I mean, Alfred would answer, but he's not going to give the full answer, because he knows that we could potentially die here. But he also really wants to know why the Undying Emperor, or at least this lizard guy, specifically wants to talk to Milk. Or wants to see Milk himself, and not the rest of us.
Well, Milk has been the one who has, been doing all this climbing and fighting and stuff.
True.
On
Okay,
live
well-
TV.
Yeah.
Unrelated
I'll tell him.
Battle Monster registered on the ship's crew registry or whatever.
All right,
Battler
all right, so
Monster
I'm-
is not a crew member.
Well,
I'm
that's
gonna,
not
I'm
good
gonna
news.
go ahead and. Sorry, I'm gonna go ahead and tell him. We're over the city right now. We're trying to get to one of these strange creatures that has been wreaking havoc in your land, and we want to research it and to find out why.
Where?
Dang it! I don't know what Alfred would do.
Don't think.
You know what? He takes off the comm and just mutes it.
You know what you could say? You could genuinely and honestly answer, we're near the area where the Twist creature resides, and bet on him not knowing where that is. Like,
Yeah, but then if he doesn't know where that is, he's still gonna ask where.
And you can say, other than that, I don't know. Like, I don't know your city. I don't know your districts. I don't know anything about it. I'm like, I'm where the Triss creature is. That's the only landmark I know about this place.
Okay.
And if he does know where that is,
Yeah.
then he
Then
knows
we're
where you are.
screwed.
Yeah, so it's a wager. It's a bet, but it is better than saying South Corner near the shrine that's on fire.
Thing is, like, I'm pretty sure he knows where the twist creature is. It's a known location that we learned from this city.
That's
So
true, but we had to do a lot of work to find it out, though.
Yeah, we don't know how we actually found it. Like, maybe it's just in some dusty notebook that we found somewhere.
But it's still knowledge. It's still knowledge that was easy enough for us to find,
As
and
a
him
study
being
group,
the leader ought to know. So I don't even respond. I take the comm off and turn it off.
Sure.
Alfred cannot deal with this kind of shenanigans right now.
We found his breaking point.
Discord leaving the call sound.
We're sorry.
What version of Discord do you have?
The one that runs on dial-up.
That's right.
By then, though, I'd be in the cockpit. I'd be like, hey, Alfred, the lizard wants to speak with you. Where are we going?
We are getting out of here.
Somebody give me a computer roll for Paulina.
Oh, wow, plus 4.
I can do that. Oh, never mind.
He's hacked into our mainframe.
He's attempting to.
Yeah.
He's going to use both of his fate points.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
What is he invoking?
Do NPCs have to invoke?
He's invoking this one and this one.
Making sure they're relevant.
His aspects are, quote, this, that, those, and these.
I made his character sheet last night. He has actual aspects.
Okay. Well, good on you. Give yourself a fate point for that. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
You know what? Okay, so I'm actually gonna motion to Milk to turn off the comms for a second so I can talk with him without the lizard noticing.
Hey, Lizard Man, I'll talk to you real quick. Alfred wants to tell me something.
Yes, you will.
I turned it off just at that point.
Okay, Alfred, do you really want to die today?
Not particularly.
Okay, if you fight that thing, I get the feeling you are going to die today.
Not gonna lie, Alfred, I know, look, that's kind of insulting when you're just sitting there to me, I don't know.
I need a Paulina mood. Withdrawn and playful, slightly cruel, or sociable, which unconsciously conceals being scared.
Just slightly cruel.
Last one.
Just slightly.
I like slightly cruel, but
So slightly cruel sounds fun. Sociable, being scared sounds appropriate.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, that's
Appropriate will take it over, fine.
Excuse me, but I believe there's been an intrusion detected within the systems.
Oh, in the system? Oh. Look, Polina, that's pretty cool, but tell me when a person intrudes, alright? I can't do much about a system.
They may have gathered our location data.
So what you're saying is that we should park on the side of the car and just wait for them to get here.
Yes, that's a good way to die.
You know what? Probably is a good way to die. Do so,
That's
Polina.
not what I meant.
You're right.
About the good ways to die.
Wrong choice of words, my friend.
Can roll a rapport.
Do it. Oh
Rapport's not
man,
my best
one.
thing. Yeah.
That's enough for Paulina to park if there's no resistance.
Okay, when as he's doing that, I'm just gonna ask him. Okay, for some reason he wants to talk with you. There's a chance that he might let the rest of us go, but I don't know what he's gonna do to you. But you seem completely okay with just running to him and fighting him straight up. So
I mean, it looks like a fun fight. You
could
saw
be
him.
your last. I don't know what to do because they're going to find us one way or the other.
Yeah,
So-
so, like,
I guess we're just gonna have to go with it. And technically speaking, you are my master.
I mean, look,
both
look,
in this-
Alfred. Maybe he wants to fight, and if he does, things might get messy. So yeah, the smartest thing to do is probably to park at a place that seems relatively deserted. So if fighting happens, and no one will get in the way. And if he just wants to talk, well, we'll just talk. Like, we don't know that. You can't just assume things.
Okay, I've got it.
He did throw a fireball at you first.
So you're gonna
So
go.
is this map north, south, east, west?
Yeah.
Okay.
So are you going to straight up like Dragon Ball Z go find an abandoned wasteland to fight in?
Something
Follow
along those
me.
lines. Not quite, but this is what. Okay, so I put the comms back on and I turn it on and I go, Your Majesty, we have your milk. Meet us at the southern tip of the city.
We have your milk, but that's like.
We have your milk. The egg retrieval was a failure, but we have your milk.
I'm also going to turn on my mind because I just want to ask him what's his name.
Don't have inspiration pad open right now.
How dare you?
He doesn't have to answer. I'm just going to ask him.
You can phrase it more
No,
thoroughly.
I want to know what his name is.
You know the name of the man who may kill me.
This has been polite.
Huh?
There's a small chance his name will be Fart.
Oh boy, the most dignified name.
I am Fart. Silent but deadly.
A man of few words.
Can we just make that his name?
No, I have his name.
It's Traff.
No.
You backwards fart.
It's thought with PH and an apostrophe.
A backwards fart sounds like it would be painful.
Talented though.
Uh huh. I am Kirch, enforcer of the will of the Emperor.
Well, I'm glad to meet you, Kirsch. Looking forward to talking in a bit.
May I just say, we do apologize for the damage that we may have caused on your tower. We
You
didn't
caused
know
a way
that,
lot more damage than we did.
true though that may be, we're sorry for the intrusion. We didn't mean to cause any harm to your city or your people.
The Newth Birth will claim what is owed.
Sweet catchphrase you got there.
I hope that we can settle balances without much bloodshed.
I'm gonna take the time that it takes for Polina to get there to limber up a bit. Get ready.
Well, we will meet you there.
You're just
So-
gonna fight in the city.
Not quite. So, I motion. I take off the comm, and I motion for Milk to turn off his as well.
All right, I'll do it.
All right. I've got a plan, and I think it'll work out.
Oh no.
I think we need to fight wherever the twist creature is. So we're gonna fight where the twist creature is. We can do our research. You can fight this creature, and we can,
Meet up with
figure out
Strike.
what to do. We can go from there.
So really, you just want me to stall, wait until everyone else gets here?
That is kind of where we're at this point.
Have the
I mean-
twist creature defeat him.
I mean, look, we don't even look. We'll see what happens. I'm pretty sure I got this though.
I certainly hope you do. You seem very confident in it. At this point, I'm gonna have to trust you. So,
Finally.
do what you may. I apologize for being so obstinate, but this really is... I don't want you to die, okay?
I don't think you ever saw me fight before, have you?
You're gonna say I don't think you've ever seen me die before. Look, I haven't died this so far. I think I'll be fine. All right.
Okay.
Srike's on the way. When he's still wherever, Jimothy is non-existent.
What is the new ship doing now that the lizard left?
Waiting for its shift to end.
Just gonna completely ignore me in their ship?
Yes.
So, I'm right at this point, I'm gonna be looking for the rest of the crew down on the ground, I suppose.
I'm gonna try to find a nice open area where I can easily be seen from the sky.
Srike is on the way.
Jimothy also exists.
But
Who knows?
Kirch
Maybe I
is
don't.
getting there faster since Srike is weighed down by an entire babbler monster.
Can't the Babbler monster do its own running?
And, like Hulk leaping.
Babbler monster, carry me! I guess.
The Shrek Ball special.
Okay, so do I see any of them?
A twist creature, can you... Oh, nope, I have bisected you.
That was a long fight.
I have bisected you.
Sorry, I couldn't draw him in one stroke.
How dare you?
Can you just highlight the entire twist creature and make it mark it as group or whatever?
Stop being so huge, babbler monster. There's a thing to group things, but it's never
Unreliable.
worked.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh, hey, it worked.
First time for everything.
It doesn't break. It broke.
twist creature's
Now, there's a little what does you mean?
Twick teacher.
Yeah.
Twixt teacher. Oh, shake his hand. Oh, never mind.
Shake your hand, sir.
Shake your hand. We're all friends. And now the twist creature. Have them kumbaya.
Babbler monster, go to the back.
Get back there.
Get up out back there.
Get up off of that thing.
A little bit. Today's episode is called Kumbaya. For this moment and no other.
Yeah.
Everybody's going to be very confused until this moment. Oh
And the
boy, I
audio
wonder what's going to
versions-
happen in this in this session that's going to
Dang.
cause it to be named this.
I bet everybody makes friends and nobody gets hurt and nobody dies.
Token shenanigans that only show up in this version that you don't even know is anything going on until I just said that right now. If you're like watching this via audio.
Listening, you mean?
No. Watching via audio.
I smelled it via visual waves.
Now in glorious 1D.
Anyway,
Yeah. Okay. So
Anyway.
yeah, like I said, I'm looking for the rest of the crew if they are present in this area now.
Shrike and Babbler are here.
Okay. Do I see anybody else?
So any just sitting around on the news chopper?
Oh,
Yeah,
there's
when
something
ship-
I'm going to do now. I don't know if you wanted to do some kind of turn order of sorts.
Well, they spent a while getting over there.
Wait, where's Jimothy?
We don't know.
Oh, that's right.
Guessing I'm still in
Running.
the area. I can't move my.
Oh, right.
Oh, I guess I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to attack the cameraman.
Huh. Okay.
Was Jimothy kind of making his way towards the twist creature area?
So
I suppose. I don't know where you guys were going, and I'm trying to get away from the port, so.
up until now, we've all just been alleged public enemy #1, but now Winnie's going for that confirmed bullshit.
I'm getting hungry.
Alright, so how are you attacking him?
Since he's just not paying attention to me, I'm going to go behind him and bite his neck.
Oh, big mood.
Okay.
Hey, check this out. He looks. Hey, check this out. He doesn't look. Hey, check this out. Bites his neck.
Alright, go ahead and give me a fight at a +2.
Just trying to get his attention.
He's dead.
He's dead, Jim.
Wow.
Now I'm the cameraman. You look at the lady piling.
I'm
the
not there, you can't talk to me.
That is a good roll.
shit.
Wow.
I know.
You turn the camera towards yourself and you're like, for every night the Batman
Man.
has not shown himself, people will die.
Yeah,
What kind of weapon do you have?
Teeth.
yeah, my teeth and claws.
Yeah, but what's the rating?
Weapon is like armor, and
I
then
don't have a fighting weapon.
Yeah, all her points are in armor.
So
In my-
0. I guess it's just a 5.
Oh, a 7 because of that bonus.
Isn't it included? Because there's a +2 and
That's my normal fight.
Oh, okay.
You didn't put the modifier in.
I don't like to, and I like to add it.
So yeah,
after
that's
the
just a 7.
see
Local
cleavage.
bard only.
It was only epic.
Bards will
Yeah, so
talk.
he doesn't even scream. He's dead
Good,
before he gets a
pilot.
chance.
The news lady's like powdering her face. Like, hey Jimmy, you up for brunch later? Looks over.
You don't even shake the camera. Just crunch, dead.
Then I'm going to try to use my mediocre computer skills to work the camera.
We're just standing in front of it.
Yeah, you don't have to do anything fancy.
I don't know if it's on or not. Like if it's, I want it to be live.
Ask the cameraman. Oh wait.
Give
I
me
don't
a
know.
computer. I'm
Check
looking
if the
for
red
at
light is
least a 0. That's not at least a 0.
Ben, fate,
Hold on.
fate, point, fate, point.
Let's see what I have.
Let's see what you have. Where are you? There you.
There are you.
Alright, I still haven't cashed in the Great Cosmic Disappointment.
Hopefully you don't do it right now.
Spend a fate point to make him not. To have him not.
How is this released?
I'm gonna be listening in, but I'll be right back.
Okay.
Well, you do have a mission of mischief.
Yeah, I was gonna say that I'm going to will my way through figuring it out because I want to do this.
You're on a mission from Old God.
So,
I don't see any fate points.
Oh yeah,
I see. Bunch.
Whoa, a fate point!
there it is.
Alright, yeah, there's the blinking red light. It took you a while to find it. Yep, definitely live.
I said it's on, I don't know, a chair if it's there, and then
I think it's on a
begin-
stand for him.
or if it's on a stand, then I stand in front of it. Actually, I guess I don't have to. I talk into the microphone, and I remember that I should telepathy contact Jimothy first. So I do that.
Make sure the cameras are off or the screen's off.
Jimothy. So as
Oh,
you're
well-
running, you see a
Well,
like
I'm
a
probably
screen
not running.
coming
I'm
up
just
somewhere.
trying to get away without drawing any attention. So I'm like a
As
brisk
you're
walk.
casually walking very quickly,
Yeah.
you see on one of the nearby screens, hey, it's Winnie, and
Again.
her mouth is full of blood and flesh and scales.
Oh dear.
Yeah, you know. She was
So make a good first impression.
I'm gonna drop her on my ratings.
She looks like she just remembered something.
range for telepathy. Is that far enough?
Yeah, that's plenty far enough. That's probably far enough that you could, like, talk to the next planet over.
Oh, okay. Hey, Jimothy, are you watching the news right now?
What's this? What's going on? Did you just see something?
It's me, Winnie. I'm talking to you in your mind.
Oh no. Can you stay out of there, will you?
No, this is important. If you have any source of news nearby, either mute it or cover your ears very good.
Will it stop you from talking in my head?
Yes.
I'll do so.
And I begin, like, to me, it's just gushing about facts about the old gods. To everyone else, it's, you know, unknowable truths of things that should not be. Can I make that provoke roll now?
Alright.
Better than last time.
Good.
And that's
Alright, so,
I'm
Paulina
still-
crew.
a fate point on that.
Are you spending a
Gonna
fate
get
point
the
on that?
legendary. Yeah. And that first plus is a extra +1.
Yeah, you have a provoke thing.
Yep. And this is because of Vizier.
Alright, so Paulina crew, you're on the ground. One of the screens nearby has Winnie on it.
Oh, sweet!
It looks like she's got a mouthful of blood and scales. Some meat.
For sure, it's not the first time we've seen that. Those of us who are used to her.
She looks like she just remembered something. Just kind of stands there for a while making weird faces. And then starts speaking the old words. Go ahead and give me a will. I need you to resist 8 shifts of mental damage.
Is this affecting Shrike as well?
Everyone.
Except Jimothy.
So I was actually waiting for this ever since Winnie said this. I'd like to spend a fate point for a story detail as far as Stroike's like capabilities of his mind. Either all of this makes perfect sense, or like it's a level of miscomprehension that it's just like goes right over his head,
No,
rolling over. No, all right.
the old words are the truth of the universe.
Yeah, and well, like the idea is actually based in one of his qualities. The anti-civilized is like there's no like way to reveal some wild truth to him because he doesn't know anything to begin with. It's like, oh, everything you know is a lie. Well, I don't know anything, so I'm just learning something for the first time.
Right, and what's
You
milk
did it,
invoking?
Peace and balance and all thing, and I kind of tune with the universe. I can kind of fight sort of what's going on there. Also, Underground Fighting Champ, I'm currently distracted because I'm looking forward to fighting that big lizard dude.
Oh,
Uh,
also, Winnie, go ahead and give me Will at a +2,
Okay.
because you're listening to you too.
Do I get a story detail for that? I mean, I am a vizier of old gods.
All right.
Nobody can resist the old gods.
What about Alfred with protection of the good boy?
You still got to. Did you roll it?
I haven't rolled yet.
Roll first, because maybe you'll be fine.
Okay. Guess
I
I'll find
highly
out. What am
doubt
I
that.
rolling?
You
Will.
never know.
Will. I do not have it.
Am I the only one that has high will?
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I got a
Oh, nice.
4.
oh, four
Wow.
pluses.
Wow.
Good job.
do you have any like will armor?
I think I took 1 will stress. As far as will armor, though?
You haven't done provoke weapons will armor.
No, I haven't. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah. So same rules for physique if you have will. Or that was
I mean, I don't have will, so
you do have will.
I do.
Yeah,
Oh,
you have it
I'm
at
sorry.
1.
I'm looking at the wrong thing. Crap. That means that roll is
So
invalid.
that was a 5.
No, you still rolled your.
So I accidentally rolled Paulina's will.
Yeah, but it's the same die. We just add your bonus.
That's true. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that.
All right, so I spent a fate point already.
Does Paulina have to roll will?
So you have 3
I
points
have-
to distribute between provoke weapons and will armor.
Okay, well, I mean, I have armor 4. So.
But physic and bad is different. This is mental.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, armor and weapon is a thing for will too. I have will at average. Do I get anything for that?
Yeah,
If you
same.
put it into armor.
What's the 3? I'm sorry. What were the 3 types of armor?
Well, I mean, just for a mental thing, is that you got offense at provoke and you got defense at will.
Oh.
So
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Then never mind then. I guess I already rolled it and it's good then.
So I have
you
will.
Distribute points between weapons and armor for will.
Oh. Well, I'm putting it all in armor.
Yeah, same. So I have 1 point in will. How many points do I have to distribute? 2?
3.
3. All right. Well, I'm putting 3 points in armor for will.
So I have will armor 3. Is that what I'm getting?
Yes.
Okay.
So strike your 1 just became a 3. Which
Yeah.
is-
Also, yes. I also spent a fate point already. I don't know if that got lost in the confusion.
I saw you throw it down, but you didn't
Right.
say anything.
Yes. It was for anti-civilized. Just like again, there's no pillars of society to knock down with these truth bombs in my head, so I'm less impacted by the words of the old gods.
All right.
I'm also spending lover of things that people hate. Like I'm fine with learning all these crazy things. That's cool.
Oh man,
Unswashbuckling-
learning. And that's enough.
Yep.
All right,
And,
and I guess
Alfred, you just rolled high enough to resist.
Okay, I'll take it.
Well, that's a 7.
Well,
compared to
5
8.
with 3 armor.
Oh yeah, the +1 from this. Yeah.
So that is exactly enough. So,
Cool.
congratulations, you did in fact roll high enough to not need to do anything.
It's protection of the good boy.
It's a good thing that Chaz and Sasha aren't here, so they don't potentially die. of insanity.
Alright, let me get average citizens. They're gone.
Not gone.
Anybody watching this newscast, which is a lot of people,
So-
are
Oh,
just
no.
insane.
I was going to ask this: Is
We're
this
on the-
being just broadcast to the city or
Yeah.
the internet?
This is being broadcast all over the city.
Okay. I
Oh,
could
we're
spend
on
a
the
fate point to make it to the
night
internet.
juggler.
Please don't.
No, I was going to specifically not do that. 'cause
And
I
most
feel like that'd be too
importantly,
much.
Shrike's fine. Yeah, most importantly, the guy that's attacking us.
And he has no fate points.
If he's pursuing us, like he might not be actually seeing any broadcast though. The guy pursuing us.
So Jim is going to be terrified when everybody
he
arrives
does in
by.
fact resist. Also, I forgot to actually give him armor and such. So I'm doing that now.
So I guess for Paulina, does she have external sensors that are listening to news billboards? Because at least her own internal monitor isn't playing the news.
Does Paulina get to resist? Yes, Paulina does have to resist.
Isn't Paulina already insane?
Paulina has no will.
Yeah. The answer is yes. Paulina's already insane.
Alright, so here's Paulina. Here's Paulina.
Rip.
A 9-shift hit.
Wait, this affects even like robotic?
It's an AI.
It
With
If
has
the
a
AI
soul.
is, if the
Yeah,
AI can pass the
Paulina
Turing
canonically
test.
has a soul.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh,
That's
okay.
her main aspect.
So I think you may just have destroyed our ship's soul.
That's actually her trouble.
Or that, yeah.
Yeah, I mean that means we might have an actual ship then.
We could I don't know if the ship has will necessarily to attack. Like will hitboxes, yeah.
It's a conscious being, in a sense.
Yeah, but I mean, if we wanted to go a more creative route, we could take a form of punishment of because she's less mentally stable. Now there's only 2 moods we get to choose from
No,
when
no.
discovering. Yeah.
From now on, whenever you discover a mood, you get to pick from 5.
Mm.
2 of them.
Oh.
Oh no.
I mean, you're just making this real hard on yourself in the future.
Yes. Yes, I am. So it's now a draw 5, pick 2.
Oh yeah, I looked up what a
That's
good
kind of interesting.
good descriptor of what Old God Insanity is like, and there's a good phrase that describes it, which would be mental processing disorder.
I wonder if there's anything I can use, because it might be too late, but I'm thinking about if I can spend 1 more fate point, then I succeed with style against resisting the old gods.
Good.
I like of all people to resist this is this gaggle of idiots who apparently are just completely unaffected.
Wait, what's going on?
Okay.
The only one affected is the ship.
Strike's Oh, what's that? Cthulhu's dead at the bottom of the ocean? Neat.
I'm just half listening. That's the trick. You just
Speaking of Paulina, for the next scene, we've got dull, which deliberately conceals being creative. Aggressive, which unconsciously conceals being humble. Hesitant. Stubborn on the surface, but intrigued underneath. And vaguely loving.
I say
Aggressive and
vague
vaguely
too.
loving.
Vaguely loving,
And aggressive.
and I'm gonna say stubborn. Vaguely loving and stubborn.
I would have gone with aggressive and hesitant just to give Fuse a bad time.
Current mood: hesitantly aggressive.
I want aggressive loving.
I think if we add all of our votes,
Yeah,
I
it's
think it ends up
aggressive
being
loving.
aggressive and,
Yeah, it's aggressive loving.
Paulina's yandere now.
Humble, aggressively loving, which unconsciously conceals being humble.
Alright, so everybody's here, and then Lizard Man shows up. New scene, new fate points for Lizard Man.
Do I get a fate point for eating the cameraman?
Why would that give you a fate point?
It does,
Okay.
because I like it.
Alright. Personal note, eat more NPCs.
Oh, does the flare drainer, clay shifter, and twist creature see the news?
Maybe.
We'll find out.
So the what's his name? Our guy. I've forgotten our guy's name. The Babbler Monster. He already knows. Like
Oh yeah,
everything else.
Babbler Monster.
Oh dear.
I've not
Where
heard
is
Battle
he?
Monster. I won't forgive you
There
if
he
you
is.
do.
You won't forgive Winnie, who's killed thousands, if millions already. Like
See.
the Babbler Monster, you've crossed a line.
Well,
Babbler
yeah.
Monster has 2 consequences right now, so Will is at +2.
He's fine.
Any aspects?
Wow, 3 minuses on that.
Oh, jeez.
Does have mental armor. So that's a 5.
3 shift.
Does Milk specifically want to spend anything for Babbler Monster?
I would. Would I need to justify it in some way?
Babbler Monster's aspects are Berserk Babbling Beast, Non-Gentle Giant, and the pact is sealed. The bond is done.
Last one. My bond is stronger than whatever nonsense is going on there.
It's like, I may not know what's going on in the rest of the universe, but I know I have milk, and that's enough.
Milk's doing fine. Whatever.
Babbler Monster takes 1 box of mental stress.
That'll just make him stronger. The more he's hurt, the stronger he gets.
No, it's only consequences.
That's how I interpreted mentally, so that's whatever.
His next stunt will be every stress box adds 1. Actually, how would that be balanced?
If your highest stress box is full, +1. And then an extra stunt for each additional stress box. Going down from 4 to 1.
That takes a lot of level ups to get.
Yes.
Oh, is the ship I'm on starting to fall? Because the pilot is insane.
Yes.
I'm going to teleport to the ground.
Where?
Somewhere. Actually, let me look.
Somewhere.
Oh no! Don't give the GM that much power. Or do. Teleport to the ship, Paulina.
Oh, it's dangerous there.
You don't know
There
that.
would be a 1 in 5 chance if you teleported somewhere.
Actually, if I want to teleport to Paulina, do I always go to Paulina wherever she is, even if she's moved?
The area that you know is the inside of Paulina.
Okay, that works.
It's a portable teleportation location.
Teleportation.
Like maybe it wouldn't like work everywhere, but I like you spend enough time inside Polina that like
So are you going to Paulina or somewhere?
Paulina. As far as I guess it's safe.
And boop. There's now 4 players in this scene.
Is that counting Strike?
Yeah.
yeah, me, you, Alfred, and Winnie.
What about Paulina?
It's not a player.
Yeah, Paulina and Babbler don't quite count.
So when he's back in the ship,
Hi,
On
Alfred.
the other hand,
What,
Milk
what
has
is
no fate
Winnie's
points left.
what is Winnie's like animation like when she teleports?
Oh, I wanted to
G-Fires.
establish that it's just literally just blinking immediately, instantly.
No, it's a
Like
no
it's-
clip.
Like the cheapest like no effect editing job basically.
Yes.
I've just imagined like I'm holding my skull, and then I look at her and I go, "What have you done?"
I'm come up with an answer for that in a moment.
Winnie, I will give you a fate point if your teleportation makes a little bubble popping sound.
Yes.
It's the Skype sound.
Good.
Yeah, kinda.
I want another fate point.
Discord entering the call noise.
Yeah. Doot, doot. Oh, that's Skype again.
And it's the leave call if you see me leave.
Hey, Milk, get upright.
I was
You're
looking
drunk.
at the sky.
Good upright, like Mill. We zoom in and enhance. Oh, did.
Alfred, what's going on and where are we?
We're. I'm sorry. I'm still getting over what we've just heard you come out of your mouth. What?
I
Okay,
agree.
sorry.
What?
We're now in the Twist Creatures area, and Milk will soon fight one of the main. What do you call them?
Enforcers.
Basically, the policeman officers. He's one of the. What was his name again? Milk, do you remember his name?
I'm not in the ship,
Oh,
Raucow, do you remember his name?
but no, I don't remember.
Is
It's been a
it
bit.
Kirsch?
Empress.
Yeah, Kirsch. Yeah.
okay. Well, the servant of him, of the head honcho here, he's gonna be coming over and he's going to be fighting Milk. Here's the
Oh.
thing. Because Milk isn't here, and I told Milk that we would be trying to research the Twist Creature while he is fighting him. He's basically buying us time. I've decided to trust him that he can actually survive this fight. But my thought is that we need to find the Twist Creature and get the Twist Creature involved in this fight so that we can hopefully save Milk from potential destruction at the hands of this terrible creature.
Well, what we know about the Twist creature so far is that it likes to attack things that are running away. Like, if something confronts the Twist creature, it might flee. We don't know how it's going to react. But neither Milk nor this guy feels like the type of person who's going to run away from anything, really.
Fair, but maybe the Twist Creature will be interested in the fight itself. I honestly don't know. I'm working with nothing here. with what little I can find to try to get us out of this situation. Wait,
So, Fuse. But before we go any further, what's this area like? Is it like buildings and alleys? Is it open streets? Is it like a marketplace? Open?
This is in like the
Town
outer
square.
area. So this is like slums.
It's like
It's where the
Rundown.
lowest class lives.
rundown buildings, trashy alleyways.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there
Very
trash?
low quality TV screens all over the
Is there-
place.
Is there trash in the alleys?
Of course there's trash.
Can I
Is
eat the
there-
trash?
This is like the only place in the city where you will find trash.
Is there a sport ball field?
Yeah, we'll roll 1D sports for which one.
You didn't make that table yet.
No, and I never will.
Hmm.
Alright,
Yeah,
time
let
to find
me
out how many sports
Slash
exist.
roll 1D sports. I got a 1.
Can I
There's
get
a 1 field.
Can I get a fate point for being in such a dirty place? Because dirt makes me glow.
No?
Is that how that works?
no,
No.
you can clean the place up, I guess.
So anyway, there's a lizard dude here now.
Yeah, I'm beckoning him over. That's why I'm out of the ship.
Okay, so I turn to the rest of the group and go, okay, so the lizard's here. They're going to fight. We need to find the twist creature. Any ideas?
Strike will look for the Trish creature.
Good.
Actually, Milk,
Yo,
are you going to use your thing?
as soon as the fight actually starts.
Okay, so everybody else can stop bothering to roll initiative.
But should we still have a turn in which we do something else?
Yeah, I figured it could
Besides
use their turns to
fighting.
do twist monster related things.
It will be irrelevant since you can't actually do anything that would interfere with this fight.
Yeah, this is a weird, this is the plan that Alfred came up with. He doesn't know the mechanics of the fact that twist creature can't interfere with the fight. So I'm setting this up, and hopefully we could find some way to make this work.
Well,
So you could draw the twist creature over, but it literally can't do anything to help.
Well, Alfred didn't know that, so
yeah. Fuse, what would be rolling for look for Trish creature? Investigate, yeah? Notice,
Yes.
maybe? Alright. I will roll investigate.
So I want a teamwork for investigate.
That's my investigate.
That's
I-
not how teamwork works.
How does teamwork work?
One person rolls, and everybody else who has at least one in investigate adds 1.
Alright.
Who has the highest investigate?
I have
I have
2.
I have a 2 as well.
Winnie?
It looks like that's just a 3. Because I don't.
Oh, okay.
Does Paulina? Paulina has 2 also. So that's
Okay,
a 4.
so really-
Alright, should I roll again with a +4?
No.
Or someone roll again, rather?
But no, we'll just take your roll and
Yeah,
do the
that
math.
is a 4.
May I fate point?
If you can. Remember that time when you had like 10 fate points?
Yeah, dirt, like, this is a filthy environment. It's where I work best. Dirt makes me glow.
Fair.
Yay.
Oh, it's a 5? I mean, that's pretty good.
That's a 6.
6. All right. It's fantastic, actually.
Yeah, strike.
And insquashable endurance. No. I should probably save a fate point.
Oh, you'll build it right back up. I'm not worried.
Yeah. So 6 is fine.
So, Strike, you actually managed to track this thing down.
Sweet.
You can find the one spot that isn't covered in garbage.
Oh, as
Oh,
a reminder,
It's not
I
grouped
guess-
anymore. Oh, sometimes it is?
Hey, Fuse, that seems fitting, honestly. For the twist creature.
Nope. Don't shrink the babbler monster. Or nudge him slightly to the side. Okay, so when you group something, you have to, like, first select it and then drag it. If you drag it immediately, then you just drag the piece.
Okay. That's
Huh.
kind of useful. Somebody want to compel me to tell the group before confronting this thing on my own?
I mean, you're antisocial. Like,
Yeah.
it's like the
Anti-civilized.
opposite. Yeah.
I'm going to compel you to not.
Yeah,
Alright,
exactly.
I will accept that compel.
Have a fate point. Also
Yay!
a monster.
All right, so
And-
there's
and
also this duel going on at the same time.
Strike
And
confronts
I
them.
managed to forget that Strike doesn't have the comms. So
Yeah.
Hey, can I add this to initiative? No, I can't.
Twist.
And don't bother yet, because you're coming in after, like, 2 rounds.
Sure. I'm gonna prepare my. Is it notice? Athletics physique.
Yeah.
That's right.
And I'll have to
Alright.
figure out what the twist creature is capable of.
000. Turns out it was just propaganda. He's real weak.
Alright, I have my stats in. I have but to press enter, and my initiative will
Then
be
do
there.
it.
Okay.
Because otherwise, if I did anything, it would destroy you.
Oh no! Yes.
You're so fragile.
Nice.
But the first 2 rounds, you just don't get to do anything.
Sure.
Alright, so, dude's flying in, you're getting ready for the fight, and he throws a fireball before you even lands.
Before you even land, see.
All right.
There he is.
And
Just
is
gonna-
Paulina
So
still
go ahead and dodge.
Fun part is I spent all my things, so would just kind of wondering, would the Blabber monster still be able to act within my ability because he's my familiar?
No.
Okay.
And this is
it's cool, 'cause
actually a 7 because of another stunt that it has.
look, I'm just gonna get like insta-give right at the start. It's gonna be great.
So does the stunt actually do anything for you? Should it like give you a fate point for starting a fight like this?
Not the way it's written, but Fuse
It's what it's
agrees.
flavor.
It's a really weird ability because it harms me as much as it helps me.
It's just really flavorful for the character.
Yeah. I'm not here to make viable characters, alright?
Hey, Strike can
Yeah.
survive in space.
Fun characters are more better.
I'm
They're
just
the more
surprised that Milk has survived this long, to be perfectly honest. Anyways, I get like 5 shift of damage there. 6 shift actually, because it said there's a +1.
So first, of course, everything is in the way of everything. Always.
Uh-huh. Always.
It's 3 fate points. There's
Oh,
only
wow.
one person in this scene. So it's just you and him.
Mm-hmm.
Then, sure, I'll put that back. There is no place to put anything where it doesn't interfere with
Look,
anything.
look.
Okay, I can put it in the upper right corner.
Let's have our fights separate from everything, since that's more or less what's happening.
No,
here.
it's UI elements.
Oh, well, still, I'll go away so that you'll have.
It has
No,
nothing to do with
no.
like the actual fight. It's like
Alright.
everything on the left side goes underneath the minimized character sheets.
Oh,
So, like-
okay, I see.
If I want to like use the draw tool or something, it's like, nope, you're actually hovering over these character sheets, so we're not going to do that.
Which is why I'm still just for ease of use. Like, we can just, like, not going out because of ability reason or anything, just make it more convenient for you.
I'm going to assume that like counterspelling his fireball counts as interfering.
Yes, directly. Anyway. He is going to invoke this aspect. To make that a 9.
Alright.
GM.
So go ahead and absorb 8 shifts of damage.
Yeah, like, doesn't that kill me? Because I have 2 physical stress bosses.
Oh, no, you have all 4 currently. Because this is a
No.
new scene.
I start at 2, remember.
Why do you start at 2? Oh,
I don't
right.
have any computers.
Because it's computer, and
Yeah.
you don't have a stun for it.
Uh-huh.
Which reminds me, I actually need to check his... Yeah, he has 1 less physical.
You could take a severe and then your 2-box, like adding the getting the 6 plus.
Yeah. This would be a severe plus
Oh.
your 2 box. Otherwise, it would be an extreme.
Alright, let's do that then. And a severe. Singed.
Oh.
Burned a little bit.
Severe would be a bit more than singed.
Severely singed.
Well done.
Like, that would be, like, major burns.
Yeah, fine. Alright, burns. What a start!
3rd degree pain.
That's just his way of saying hello.
He doesn't get to say hello very often. Or at least, he doesn't get to say goodbye very often.
Milk, you just got fireballed. He hasn't
Yeah.
landed.
I can jump high though. How high is he?
He's like a zone away upwards.
So can I jump up to get him?
You can try.
I will. Unless I provoke him. Nah. Yeah, I would try to get up to him. And grab onto him so that, you know, I don't fall afterwards.
No, I don't mean to like try to undermine the stunt, but if he is that far away and just approaching into the fireball, does that count as the fight starting and his stunt taking effect?
This fight has definitely started.
Yeah, it started.
Before that.
But like, as soon as he does a thing to attack, the fight basically started.
But if it didn't hit you yet, was that
And he's
count as?
still attacking.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's attacking us though.
But
We're
we
apparently
do.
nearby.
Well, he can't, because he started the fight.
Hmm.
So he can't target anything other than milk.
Well, yeah, he's just asking.
I guess that's a kind of a plus to the stunt. It's like if there's a giant monster nearby and everybody needs to get away, looks
It
like
is a
all right,
strict 1v1.
like,
Yeah.
I'm going to fight this guy. Y'all escape.
It's that trope in an ability, basically.
I got this, guys.
Well, we just watch.
Thing is, we can't really escape either. They already know where the ship is. And they'll always know where the ship is, apparently. Unless we can somehow free ourselves from the hacking they just did.
Reset your information or something.
Disconnect from the internet.
Turn off wireless.
Yeah.
Enter airplane mode.
Enter spaceship mode.
So actually,
So, Milk,
I mean, is this-
give me that athletics.
Okay, I was waiting to see what I need to roll.
Only
Darn.
2.
Not a fan with me today.
Actually, Milk. Is this too mean?
I can't really
Are we-
answer.
Are we sure we shouldn't be giving Milk a fate point just for the overall idea of him pursuing this battle with an obviously powerful creature?
You know what? Yeah, I will give you a fate point.
Alright.
You should have gotten a fate point for this whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I'm compelling you.
Okay.
Remember that locking up leg?
Yeah.
It does that.
Okay.
Do you accept?
I feel like that's not something I can, like, decide. It's a mechanical failure, so I'll take it.
You will accept the compel.
Yeah. Mechanically, what does it mean?
You can't use your leg.
Alright, so we can use the other one, though. Okay, that's fine. So I got 2 coins now.
It should be a
Not
mechanic
yet.
that
Okay.
when it locks up, it becomes
This one
a
doesn't
plus.
give it to you until after combat.
Okay.
So you can't just accept a bunch of compels and then win the fight.
Right.
So Milk attempts to jump up, doesn't quite make it, and then his leg locks up. So you are now on the ground with one functional leg.
Hmm.
And nobody can help you.
The other one is stuck straight out, and nobody can help you.
So question, is this a matter of like we're basically forced by the mechanics of the game to just watch Milk die?
Essentially.
Fun.
Oh, here's a real question though, and it won't happen, but I want to know. What if Milk forfeits? It says, "All right, I lose."
It would stop. It would stop the fight,
Okay.
and people would be able to.
Milk
Alright.
can concede.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like
The lizard
Milk
can
would.
concede too.
Yeah,
also
that
true.
too.
The lizard literally can't.
Oh.
Is that part of
Alright.
the?
So
Ability?
that other stunt that it has,
Uh-huh.
it can choose a target. And for as long as that target is alive, it gets a +1 to like any rolls against that target.
Damn.
They also can't do anything that doesn't directly lead them to that target being dead.
Wow, it's like the anti-milk. That's scary.
So Milk can concede, or die, or kill this thing. Those are the 3 outcomes to us helping or the battle being over either
This
way.
thing will continue going after Milk until one of you two is dead.
Alright, we'll see what happens. Nothing has been decided yet.
Sure.
Yep.
Okay, so actually, while this battle is going on, I would probably have Polina fly up so that we can see if we can spot the twist creature.
Sroik has just about found it.
Well, Shrike has, but Shrike hasn't told us that he's found it yet.
Yeah.
You were helping.
Oh, so we
That's
know
true.
that he's found it?
So you would
Shrike-
probably be aware. Sroik would be on
Okay.
sensors.
Okay, cool. Then I guess we'll fly towards that and see how that's going.
Meanwhile, Dude Man takes another shot.
Sorry.
It's okay. Allowed to cough.
Oh,
Really?
hold on. How much weapon did I give him? No, it's magic. Doesn't use weapon.
I mean, dude, I can't. I can't. Like, that's just
Congratulations.
me.
You have a fate point.
Okay, so
And you
bards
have a locked
knew-
up leg.
all the bards in the universe knew about this attack before it was happening.
It was foretold.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
also
11 was rolled.
he's invoking your burns.
Oh, naturally.
And the locked up leg.
Making that a 13.
Can you
Just
do
a lot
of-
that fake points?
Is the locked up leg a thing he can invoke?
I'm going to again compel your leg to say that you can't dodge. Do you accept?
I mean, I take a fate point to die.
Yeah, if you accept, you will literally die.
I'm gonna take a pin on that one.
So you have to pay a fate point to not, I think.
But like, even if I dodge, I don't think I can actually dodge 11. Well, I guess we'll see.
You could
13
So
actually.
yeah, it's 13. Extreme consequence is 8. You have another 2 for the mild, so that's 10. You need to get 3.
Okay.
And then you
Athletic, right?
then you have to forfeit.
Yeah, and then you have to concede. Yeah, athletics, you need to roll a 3. A 3.
Wow.
You are exactly not dead. Oh wait, you only needed a 2 because you have your 1 box.
Oh man.
So you have your 1 box for stress.
But I have a. I guess it adds a mile, an extreme, basically.
Yeah, a mild
Yeah.
and an extreme.
Jesus Christ. Extreme replaces a thing, right?
Yes.
Honestly,
So-
at this point, I just don't know if I still want to play with Milk, though. It's just so gimped at this point.
So, I know it's irrelevant in the current circumstance. May not be relevant soon, but I want to know where is the Babbler monster physically right now? Like, is he like watching with like
Yeah, he's
balled up
watching.
fist? Like, if Milk concedes, there will be an interesting battle to happen.
I mean, honestly, like, if everything is there, like, even if I don't die, I basically lose consciousness or something, right?
You're still up and fighting.
Man.
You do not leave the fight until you either concede or die.
Oh, isn't it a thing? Isn't it a mechanic? You can run away from a fight and with a condition, right? Isn't that a thing?
That's conceding.
Oh yeah, so you can concede and say, like, he doesn't see where I go, or concede and say he doesn't kill me. Concede and say one condition.
No, this is what I'm gonna do. Mechanically, it's conceding, but the way that Milk sees it is that he's tagging the Battler monster in.
I was gonna say another thing you could. Is this a thing you could say? Could you say, "I'm conceding, but not on purpose"?
I don't know. In his mind, it's just the Battler monster's taken over.
Sure, tagging him in.
He's
Like,
tagging
it's still
in.
a 1v1. Still a 1v1.
Yeah, it's still 1v1.
Alright, so Milk, you concede from the conflict.
Yep.
So you gain 1 fate point. First,
Oh,
you gain the
boy.
fate point that you got for that one thing. Then you gain a fate point for conceding. Then you gain a fate point for each consequence you suffered in this combat. Which was 3.
Yeah.
You did it.
Milk has more fate points than Strike does, and Jimothy for that matter. But Strike with the 10
Meanwhile,
at
you can try to figure out what that extreme consequence is.
No, I just made. I wrote it. I replaced one of them. It's like super burned.
I think an appropriate, and I'm just speaking in the wind here. Obviously, I'm not in charge of your character, but I think an appropriate thing for this would be hurt pride. Honestly, you just got your ass kicked in 2 turns.
Finally lost the battle, yeah.
Yeah, like something in that domain, I think would be super appropriate. It'd also be an interesting turning point, possibly. For
It's
the
just
character.
kind of interesting though that I took like an 11, like 13 rated hit and did not have physical consequences of it. Seems weird.
This
Yeah, it
was,
was a physical
a
fight,
beyond legendary fireball.
like they said, it wasn't. This isn't something that they're telling stories about. This is something that they were foretelling.
Not gonna lie,
This attack was prophesized.
Yeah.
I don't see Milk taking it that bad. I think he sees it as something to aspire to.
Okay.
Yeah, that seems in character for Milk.
Hurt pride eventually heals into aspiration.
Yeah, like basically, okay, yeah. I'm not. There is such a high level that I need to reach before I can be
I
content
think
here.
with the way
But
that
that-
extreme consequences would work, if you took like hurt pride as an extreme consequence, then it would heal into humility.
But like I said, I just cannot justify not having it a physical
Yeah.
consequence because of what
Sure.
it is.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think Milk is more of a Goku than he is a Vegeta.
Yeah, it's a good
Well,
way
I
of
mean,
saying it.
how does the fire hurt in a persistent way?
So, Battler Monster in the combat now.
Yep.
Let's 2, 3, 3. So it's actually a 2, 3 a lot.
Since I was watching, I'm going to tell Alfred to hold on a minute about flying over.
Yeah, I guess y'all can now place yourself in the turn order if you want.
So first, Battler Monster is going to have an action. Battler Monster is going to jump up and punch this thing. And I am going to, for this moment, after seeing what just happened, Battler Monster's Rage ability is going to also trigger off of Milk's consequences.
It's going to
Symbiote.
be interesting.
Sympathetic rage.
I'm just imagining that this whole time the Battler Monster has been watching this, seething with rage at
Oh,
every
yeah.
single thing that happens.
So,
We should
Battler Monster's fight is at +6 right now. So that's a 10.
Like symbiotic rage, like gain pluses based on the consequences of you or your partners. Yeah. Nice.
Oh,
Wow.
also it rolled another 4 pluses. So that's
Well,
an
wow.
18.
That's-
It's
So
going
that's
to
a
be.
double legendary +2.
Like, that's literally a planet-destroying attack.
Yeah, remember when 11 was impressive?
One Like,
So wait,
you
if
should
this
call
This
one
guy
was-
doesn't even get a chance to dodge.
You should call this episode "The Death of Milk."
Okay, so if the previous attack was something that Bards prophesied about, this punch is a universal constant.
in every universe, this happens.
At least
Yeah.
once every 10,000 years.
This guy dies.
No,
to
this
hinder-
guy is not killed. He has been erased from all timelines.
Does that mean retroactively remove
No.
everything done? Oh,
It's just metaphorically. It's not.
He's been sent to the Shadow Realm and back, and then died, and then came back to life, and then erased from the timeline.
And then sent to the Shadow Realm again.
Did he drop my communicator?
The communicator never existed.
Someone's,
I might
you know,
have to roll a
Sasha's gonna
legendary
wake up.
investigate.
Sasha's gonna come back and be like, "Oh, when did you guys give the ship a new paint job?" Saying anything. All right.
I just love this. I love this where Milk's just like, all right, I've had enough. Tag in. Hey, you do it. Bam! Erased from all existence.
Wampa. Oh my
Should
god!
retire Milk just to play as the Babble monster now.
Like you, would it be
That
possible
is
to
an
retire?
option.
Would it be possible to retire Milk? Is like, I have seen what I want to become. I need to train to become that. Give yourself a leave of.
I mean, I'm honestly think that is what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Become the Babble monster familiar.
Well, no, he's gonna leave with the Battler Monster though.
Oh yeah, this is like, you see the 11. You see the 11 that's a 13. You're like, wow, that's powerful. I want to be that. And you see the Babbler monster, a 14 that's actually an 18. You're like, okay, so guys, your mission's cool and all, but I've got my own now.
Yeah.
I'm learning to be that.
I mean, like, Milk has always been kind of selfish. Like, he likes the group, but his own demands to him are a bit more important. And
Sure.
what we'll talk through that when we get there.
Yeah.
Like, the air resistance, like, created by that punch just, like, cut a hole through the Imperial fleet.
Was it raining before?
It is now.
Oh. Well, the rain was clear. Now it's red. And the previous clear rain is gone, and now there's
So-
sun shining through it.
The episode name is 18.
Out of
Session
curiosity,
20 whatever. 18.
Yeah.
out of curiosity, what was his fight?
Huh?
What was the lizard's fight?
The wizard's fight was like 5, and he was using magic.
Yeah, I was using magic.
Still pretty strong, but
He was using magic in place of shoot.
Alright.
His fight was 4.
Man,
His
I was
magic
a better
was
fighter than
6.
him. Oh, but he was a better wizard than I was a fighter, so there you go.
Once
Little
again,
Ender.
magic proves to be OP.
Yeah.
that's really when it's being ranged.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah, you could
Anyway,
have
this-
just as easily just had 6 shoot.
But that's not fun.
Yeah. Anyway.
Alright, continue the rest of what's going on. I gotta go real quick.
So, Strike, Battler Monster, Strike, Twist Creature. Yeah, Strike's not looking to attack this thing. Strike's looking to either bring this thing back or capture it. So, approach. Say, hey, we want to research you. Come with me. That's it. That's Strike's move.
Alright, it's approaching.
Alright. Strike's ground.
Alright, it continues approaching. It's twisting its arm into like a spike.
Alright. Strike watches. Antenna twitching.
Alright, and then it attempts to jump through you.
Alright, is that a fight roll?
Yes.
Alright, I will dodge it.
Will you?
Yes.
Yes, he will.
Do you have a stunt for using athletics against fight?
Yes. That is with the stun.
Good. Okay.
I also have armor, so 2 pluses. That's actually an 11.
Alright, so that's an epic, more than he got. So, like, you don't even move. Like, your body is completely stationary, but it just casually moves to the side.
Sure.
No motion whatsoever.
Yes. Very much in line with how Strike performs.
You just,
The
like, tween over to the side.
So it gloops at me, and I dodge in this imperceptible manner. And it's now glooped on the other opposite side of me. I turn around, look at it, and say, "Yes, this way,"
Pathetic.
and then continue walking towards the ship.
Alright, it is chasing you. It's going to go for another one.
All right. 6. Only 6 this time. But, that 6 is a 7.
It's a 6 versus a 5.
It's a 7 versus a 5. Because
It's a 7 versus a 5.
Mm-hmm.
He does have one fate point, which wouldn't do anything. So that's enough
Alright.
funeral music. It's time
Yeah,
for
I was-
hyper fun.
Woo! Yeah, that's about right.
We got a bug versus twist creature.
Come one, come all. See the two unfathomable creatures. Duking it out in a most imperceptible manner. Alright.
Alright, so you're casually walking back. It's trying to go after you, but it just can't.
Yeah.
You're not even looking at it.
Yeah. I do make sure that it keeps following, which presumably it does.
Yeah.
And,
So Twist Creature just keeps attacking, but Sroik has achieved transcendence.
well, yeah, I mean, I learned the secrets of the old gods. I'm like, I'm at peace with the universe now.
He's learned to harness them to be the ultimate survival machine.
Alright, so I lead it back to the ship.
Yep.
I tell the crew, I found it.
Do we have any boxes?
Good work. Now nobody. I guess try not to run away from it. I don't know.
Meanwhile, there's Milk covered in burns in the arms of the Babbler monster.
Yeah, I'm gonna go straight to him actually. Because
Milk is more burned than person now.
Milk, are you okay? Well, I suppose that's a stupid question. We need to get you to the med bay.
I offer no
What was the
resistance.
mild?
Bullet wound I received. No, wait. No, mild. When I got burned the first time by the first fire attack.
No, the first one was the severe.
That was part
Right.
of the last one.
Yeah, I was asking like what you used for it.
Well, I got Singe as mild,
Yeah.
severe I got major burns. In extreme, I got like super burn. It's just layers of burning here.
Like, just first degree, second degree, third degree.
Kinda.
Okay, so you were Milk, but now you're Kratos.
You're milk, now you're yogurt.
Ew.
Or cheese, I guess, would be more appropriate.
I mean, if he's ashes, then he's just straight charred. Charcoal black or something.
Oh yeah, I'm not white anymore.
You're
Yeah.
charcoal.
Anyway, yeah, I go to Milk and go, we need to get you to the med bay immediately. So
Again,
I try to
Milk
pick
is
him
not
up.
conscious.
Oh. Well,
Babbler
then I would.
monster. Tell the Babbler monster.
Then I'll. Well, he's probably too big for me to pick up, so I'll just say, Babbler Monster, bring him to the med bay, please.
Oh, the leg brace is gone.
All right, I can remove that now.
Good. Didn't need it anyway.
No,
Oh, wait,
got-
so now I just
got
have a
covered.
weird, non-functioning leg, though. Like that's doesn't
Again.
matter. It doesn't matter. Got reattached, non-functioning.
Your old leg is still around the ship.
Yeah, somewhere.
So at some point we need to get a new version of Milk's token where you just Take all the white parts and just fill tool with black.
Dark milk.
Chocolate milk is what you're saying.
There you go. Perfect.
I was thinking more like shadow clone version, but yeah.
It's
Dark
more
chocolate
chocolate than milk.
Dark chocolate milk.
There you go. Baking chocolate milk. Honestly. Baking milk. That's what happened today.
His eyes are mysteriously red. Maybe he's been baked this whole time.
Explain something.
I'm sorry.
Ha 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 ha. All right. So yeah, like Shrike sees milk on the ground. It's like Shrike asks Babbler Monster, "Is he dead?" Or,
Babbler
like-
Monster does not respond.
All right.
Did the Babbler monster respond when I asked it to bring him to the med bay?
For the first time in its life, the Babbler Monster is silent.
Ooh. Ooh.
I guess I look up and I just ask Winnie to help me to get him to the med bay.
I will do so, but I assume that the Babbler monster is already on his way there.
Is the Babbler monster actually doing anything, or is it just silent and still?
The Babbler Monster is going to attempt to dramatically carry milk off into the sunset.
Somewhere off. Yeah.
As I mean, I'm thinking in character here. As Babbler monster picks him up and clearly does not go to the med bay. I go, no, the med bay. He needs help right now.
If Paulina is still stealthed, he might not know where the ship is.
I point to where Paulina is because I know where it is.
He's not even looking, he's just walking.
No, you have to bring him here now. And I run up to the Babbler monster, and intending to try to foolishly grab him.
Go ahead and give me a physique roll.
This is not going to go well for me.
You can ask for Shrike's help.
All right, physique. Here we go. Two.
Two for 2 arms.
Yeah, he doesn't even feel you.
You feel
He
me?
just continues walking.
Yeah,
You're just being dragged.
So will Milk die if we don't get him to the med bay?
I mean, I'm not dying, as you said.
I mean, like,
my one stress box is keeping me alive.
See,
you have 2 stress boxes now. It's a new scene.
Oh, right. So I'm not dying. Like, I won't get worse.
But out of character, we know you won't die. But in character, we see you the charred. What
Also,
looks to
you
be,
don't know that you won't die.
Yeah, you are heading literally into the Swarm Kraken's domain.
Also, you have so much burns right now. You definitely need immediate medical care.
Shrike.
Oh,
I'm not saying I want it, but I am putting it out there that Shrike might need it explained to him or them that this is a not good condition for a human body to be in, or even human-esque body to be in.
Humanoid.
Yeah, like Shrike might not immediately know that you need medical attention.
as a question, does the city limits just kind of end, or is there a wall?
There is a wall.
Ah.
Babbler Monster is going to attempt to jump over it.
He
Is
falls
this
on
the
the
ocean?
Babbler Monster is
okay,
not
that's
jumping
fine.
over the
Yeah.
entire wall.
He just jumped onto an overhang somewhere and sat down. Like, Babbler.
It's a lot of centimeters.
Yeah, this is not a good way. I mean, it's metrics. We can.
I remember that because the map is not at all to scale.
Yeah.
So I made sure
because-
that the measurement tool is completely unusable.
Lovely.
Is he heading towards the ocean or the sea?
He's just kind of stopped now because his dramatic moment has been killed by him not being able to jump over an entire wall.
Oh.
I mean, wait, has he jumped at the wall or?
Yeah, he tried.
Okay. So he's on the side on the wall, or did he fall back down?
He came back down.
Okay. It's like we.
He
And
didn't
then
get
I
anywhere
continuously
close.
I'll tell Shrik. Shrik, tell Babbler Monster to bring milk into the med bay.
Shrike tells the Babbler Monster that they've been told to tell the Babbler Monster to bring him into the med bay.
He will die if he doesn't. Tell him that.
I mean, it's not like if Shrike will say the Babbler Monster can understand you, you know.
Yeah, but you seem to have more rapport with him.
Can't
Little
see
crowded.
any of him.
Nope.
He's peeking out.
At this point, you could be in the
Sticks my
ship
leggy.
map.
And my army.
Okay, so does he? It looks like he does.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Then I get
Also,
him
this-
immediately to the med bay and tell Paulina we need to resuscitate him immediately. Try to get him healed up. Maybe we have a healing pod.
Got a healing table.
All right.
Anything that will help.
So first, Paulina is going to attempt to heal that extreme. Spoilers, it's not going to work. Right?
Is
possible.
there any way?
So who wants to try to invoke Paulina's aspects?
I
Why
will.
is it milk?
Well, I mean, it's already a foregone conclusion that Milk is being retired one way or the other. So I'm doing everything that my character would do to help him out.
Look, just present ideas and I'll put coins down on the table.
Okay, there we go.
It's the difference between is Milk going to retire or is Milk dead?
Okay, well, I'd rather him just retire and not be dead. So I'm trying to think of anything that could be invoked here. So let's see, where is...
We need a legendary result.
Just that.
We all need to pitch
Maybe
in.
cry for help, but
Yeah.
Shrike has crafts it too. Shrike is also currently busy dodging a piercing monster at all times.
Yeah.
Shrike probably can't do anything.
That's
Rick's
his
just
life
gonna-
now.
Well,
Shrike's
I'd say, I guess we could invoke moves in... Wait, what? Moves in mysterious ways? What does that even mean? For Paulina.
Moves in mysterious ways.
She moves in mysterious ways.
it means
okay.
whatever is appropriate at the moment.
I guess that's exactly what happened when we escaped that one place.
That's the nature of aspects, my friend.
Okay. Well, I mean, since it is a ship, the bay should be well prepared to deal with any even major injuries. So I'd say I'll invoke that.
Paulina is still aggressively loving
Loving.
in a vague sense.
Good. Perfect.
You could
right,
actually
so-
invoke that.
I'm doing that. I'm gonna.
All right. One more coin.
So what's being invoked?
I
There
just
are 3
gave
fate
up.
points on the table.
Good mood.
Good mood.
Yeah, we're invoking the mood.
We're invoking the mood. I guess now there's 3. So he's invoking the mood. I'm invoking the fact that it's a spaceship that should like have everything required to deal with heavy.
It has a med bay as a stunt. Yeah.
Yeah, it has a med bay. Why not? Yeah. So
That just allows it to use this.
yeah. A moody ship. I'm going to say.
I thought you had a thing with that.
Yeah, I don't know what else to invoke here because they don't really like apply very well to this, unless I can just say my
Like,
life
who
is a teenage
threw, like,
spaceship.
all the fate points down.
Not me.
I
I
put
threw
down 2.
And I put down 1.
Because
Really?
I
And so
just
far,
said-
you've invoked one aspect.
Yeah.
I mean, you could also, even though you're unconscious, Raukau, you could invoke like
Yeah, I want
victory at all
to.
costs.
Yeah.
Like your subconscious is holding on to survive.
Could I?
Will to live. Winning at all costs. In this
I
case,
gave
not
a
dying.
fate point back to each of you.
Okay.
All right.
Winning at all costs. In this case, not dying.
So yeah, you could do that.
All right. So I'll definitely do that. It's all right. I'll put the coin back on the table.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
It's in the ocean.
Well, just reach in.
It's okay. There's only a few 100,000 swarm krakens in there.
So now it's at 8.
Yep.
We
So
need
there you
2
go.
more.
It's now healing.
Yay.
You don't need more than 8.
Oh, okay.
You just need to match what it is.
Except
Okay.
that it never really heals until a long time from now.
Well, it never fully heals.
Yeah.
The effects of those burns will always be on milk.
Burnt milk. Crispy milk.
Crunchy
Chunky.
milk.
Ah, yes, I like my milk freeze dried.
He turned into astronaut ice cream.
You are now milk duds.
We did a.
Well, you got the other ones to heal.
Oh, I guess so, huh?
Yeah. There's still the severe
All right.
and the mild.
All right.
So you
Computer.
get 6 and a 2. So here is for the severe. That's not a 6.
That is not a 6.
Can we invoke something for the reroll?
Oh. Hmm.
Yeah, because that was a -3.
Yeah. Let's see. Could we invoke something?
So on average, that would be a +3 if you reroll.
Is it cheating just to say the same aspects as before?
It's a different test technically. So yeah, let's just do that.
Yeah, do that. Reroll.
I'll give the coin.
Looking
mean-
for a 6.
I mean, I would give the coin, but whatever.
Still
well,
a
you can
-1.
still use them.
So
Okay.
2 more.
Okay. Can we invoke victory at all costs again on this?
Yeah.
All right.
Where are you putting these?
I don't know.
Well,
I'm
it's
just
In the ocean.
I'm dragging them out,
So
and then
like-
I don't see them anymore.
Oh, there they
One
are.
All the way to the right.
To the right.
And you need
Yeah.
1 more.
Anyone got any ideas?
Anybody on board?
Yeah, Strike can't help with this, can he? Can they?
There's the good
Like,
news
can
still
can
too, though.
Alfred, for example, help me do with a teamwork check or something? He has computer,
Yeah, I do have computer.
and he would of course try to help, like with saving and everything.
Well, again, Strike is standing outside, like being attacked by this thing and dodging it constantly.
Can I use my serve hard too, so that I can like help in any way?
It's not his time. The good boy says so.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Do you have anything for helping with healing?
Empathy,
Anything.
magic,
Do you have
computer.
computer?
I have computer. Yes.
That's a +1.
All right.
Serve hard. Become his new skeleton.
So you did it.
Nice.
Severe healing. Yay.
And for the mild,
Yay.
That's 2.
Healing.
So, to clarify, the Babbler Monster
Paulina
would
is
not,
terrible at healing.
Babbler Monster would not have gotten that 18 without Milk charging headfirst into battle. So, in a way, Milk was responsible for this victory.
Oh yeah. That's how I'll see it. But just maybe not for the correct interpretation, but yeah. So Milk's gonna be hanging out on the
It
healing
still
bed
would have
for
gotten
the-
a 14.
Now I'm wondering if Milk were to like die because of the injuries, but not in like awesome fight or anything. Would that still be considered a good death?
Well,
Didn't
if
even
he
get a
got-
punch in.
Yeah, like this would have been kind of bad, honestly.
Would jumping into a volcano be a good death?
That's the thing.
Depends. How many punches did you get in?
Punch the wall all the way down.
Nice.
Yeah, at the gates of heaven. Valhalla. I beat up the volcano real good. Huh? Nice.
Portal to heaven was in this volcano all this time.
That's what they mean by the light at the end of the tunnel.
Guys, it's not a train. It's way worse.
Lava.
So if Paulina is done healing Milk, I'm going to ask her, what do we have for containing mythological creatures?
We need something that has absolutely no openings whatsoever.
Well, first, let's generate some moods.
Hooray.
Dull and loving. Cruel and humble. Contemplative, which unconsciously conceals being disoriented. Envious, but many mistake it for being understanding.
Oh, you know that
And
common. mood.
relaxed, which unconsciously conceals being unfriendly.
The third one sounds appropriate for
Pick
still being
two.
a bit fucked
So-
from.
Oh no. Okay, just hear me out. We are looking to contain a living creature. So we could say dull and loving and cruel and humble.
I like those two. 4.
Dull, loving, cruel, humble. Loving and cruel.
I mean, it's loving towards us and cruel towards
Hopefully.
everything else, hopefully.
Or either that or it's cruel towards us. Like, how dare you want to contain this creature?
It is a beautiful creature. Let it roam free.
But our mission.
Yeah, that is fair. The ship is sent to do this mission just the same as we were. So
There is a specialized storage area within the storage area. You
Okay.
could place the creature within one of those containment cells, where it should be kept for the remainder of its natural life.
Sounds good.
Always watching, but never able to do anything.
perfect for
Excellent.
research.
I guess I'll go ahead and walk outside the ship and see if Shrike is still luring it.
As an insect, I feel like I should be offended by this proposal. But terrariums. But yeah, Strike's still out there, just kung fu dodging. And by that I mean more like Matrix dodging.
You're walking in a
Not
straight
even.
line, but every now and again you blink 2 feet to the right or left.
No clip dodging.
Like,
Dio
it is
dodge.
straight up like tweening. You just shift to the side.
Okay, so I tell Sarek, we have a special containment area on the ship. So if you can lower it into the ship and into that containment area, then we will have it and we will be good.
All right, Shrike attempts to do so.
I tell everybody else to hide, like get as far from this thing as possible. Sarek is handling it.
Yeah, Shrike leads the creature into the containment area and attempts to, convince it one way or another to get in the box. Trick it, convince it.
And I'll be near whatever button is required to close the thing.
Alright, you want some rolls?
I could go for a few rolls. Kind of hungry.
So how are you going to try to get it in there?
I think, well, it's been jumping around this whole time, just stepping aside as it jumps towards me, making it jump towards the opening of the box. But I don't know if Shrike would first ask it to get inside.
Give me a deceive.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if Shrike could do that or just like ask it to get in.
It's not so much deceiving as just telling.
Yeah, but
Let's roll a really good rapport.
deceive. I mean, I could. Like, Sark doesn't have deceive, so it'd be mediocre, which I can do. But I could try to make an argument like I'm trying to make it so it doesn't see the box until it's already jumping towards it, and say stealth.
That still sounds more like deceive, honestly.
Yeah, but it's a 3-point difference.
I know.
I have 3 stealth, but no deceive. So roll deceive.
Do it.
All right. Rolling burglary, or not burglary, the other one, the not burglary. Rolling mediocre. Sorry, I was looking at burglary as I rolled. A mediocre, and I can edge their will fate point this if I can.
What are you invoking?
I mean, if we assume that this doesn't work on the first circumstance, I could say unsquashable endurance. Just keep doing this over and over until it works.
I like the thought of that.
I could also say lover of things that people hate. But that would
How would
imply
that
that
apply at all?
with no conscientious objection to trapping a living thing in a box for the rest of its life.
That doesn't
Or
make you better at doing it.
Yeah. Alright, so just one, I guess.
Or you just get in the box, it follows, and then we just close the box.
I do have a second plan if this doesn't work.
Your old
We're
plan
open to
of
ideas.
let it hit you?
In a way.
I mean, that wouldn't really help us research it, but it would allow us to take care of it.
Alright, well, you do it.
Oh, alright.
And then I close the gate then, so that it's stuck in there and Strike is not stuck.
The twist creature is not particularly good at being not lied to.
Did it have a face anywhere?
Like, if I said the creature, hey, get in this box, and then proceeded to do this, would the result have been any different? Because I feel
Hold
like
on.
that's more in line. Alright.
Stupid everything. Everything is always in the way. The upper right corner has the page toolbar.
Oh man, this map.
Yep. Haven't seen this in a while.
Tiny twist creature. It's gonna be our
Where
trophy
is-
room.
There's
That's the
right.
Isn't Isn't that the med bay up there? Or the medical storage? Organic
Biological
storage?
storage.
Alright, fair enough.
Oh, why am I not seeing the ship map?
We both grabbed Winnie at the same time. So now Winnie's in a wall.
I think I'm somehow not in the same map as y'all. I'm just gonna reload.
Alright.
That's weird.
I was in the snow map. There we go.
What?
Yeah, with the peace ritual circle.
Oh yeah. The map
There
is
we
still
go.
around. I'm gonna go ahead and archive that. Alright. The new city map is just called map in all caps.
Nah.
Alright, so you did it. You captured one of the things.
Alright, but again, I ask, would this result have been any different if Stroik had said get in the box and then did all this?
Who knows?
Because I feel like that might be more in line with what Stroik did.
Let it out and try.
What's that dog there?
But then Stroik's not dumb, so it's like, this thing's been jumping at me all
It's
day.
a picture of
If
a
I-
dog.
Okay.
Alfred drew it.
I forgot about that. It's been a bit.
Just a picture of the dog permanently on the floor.
Alright, well. Alright. Makes sense.
Now we got an hour to do something.
I then looked at Alfred's picture there with this music in the background and silence otherwise.
That's. I mean, if you look at that picture long enough, it starts playing this music.
Alfred? Yeah, pretty much.
So Stroik leaves the room, says we've captured a specimen.
Excellent. Well, Milk almost died, but thankfully, no real loss of life. But we do have another problem we're going to have to deal with pretty soon. The Undying Emperor probably will not be very fond of one of his servants being killed.
I
So-
wonder if he was watching the news.
He might be very impressed.
This is also possible. But,
Hughes
if
was
he is,
the
that
Undying
might
Emperor watching the news.
That feels like something he shouldn't tell us until we discover it in game.
I also feel like the Undying Emperor wouldn't watch the news on account of bad news is something that they're not fond of.
Yeah, he gets his news filtered from his
Yeah.
lackeys. I'm assuming.
I like
So how
that
much
was
did you
a-
actually know about the Cult of New Birth?
I think that just. I don't think it was one of the ones that we had when we made landfall. Planetfall.
I think you knew like something about them. Like you
Yeah.
saw the
Too
name
much,
somewhere.
yeah. And that's about
I something about. I know we learned about zombies at some point.
We learned more
Oh,
about
yeah.
the zombies than we did the robot stuff.
Maybe they can save me by making me a zombie.
If you die, your skeleton will live on. The good boy will decide it.
I
Hopefully.
know that there's something about like these people won't die unless you do this thing, and these people won't die unless you do this thing, and the whole thing.
And that hasn't come into play.
Mhm.
Because you haven't left the city.
ominous.
Wait, what hasn't come into play?
Death
The
requirements
zombies.
for certain. Yeah.
Death requirements?
Techno zombies.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Speaking of, I'm going to turn to the rest of the crew and just be like, my personal suggestion is that we leave the city. Maybe we can try to find out more about... Wait a minute. No. I forgot. And I asked Paulina... Actually, I don't know. Yeah, I'll ask Paulina. Are we still being tracked?
The source of the hacking has been eviscerated.
Oh. Then,
What hack? Timeline erasure and all.
oh yeah.
We should probably go find Jimothy and pick him up.
Oh yes, he's been gone for quite a while. Hope he's okay.
Speaking of which, we should probably give Jimothy his own session at this point.
I'm still around.
Yeah. We just need to name this episode Jimothy's Adventure.
Name this
Okay,
episode.
so
I hope
So,
that Jimothy
um,
has not been captured and or tortured.
that would be good. So I use the comms because I think Jimothy still has them.
The Hanesh people have many different kinds of torture. Let me go over them.
No, thank you. No, thank you. Jimothy, are you there? Where are you?
What do you crazy people want from me?
We want you to not die. Are you okay?
Are you being tortured?
I don't know. What the hell did you do? Like, you told me to shut me in, and everybody is what dead, untouched. I don't know.
Also,
Nobody's
wait, hold on. Are we contacting Jimothy via telepathy or comms right now?
comms.
Okay, good.
So what has Jimothy been doing in the masses of insane lizards?
I have no idea. Quite frankly, I'd probably be hiding.
Okay, just 1 second. So I turn off my comms real quick, and then I turn to Paulina and is like, "Do you know if our comms are still hacked, or has that also been solved?"
The third method of torture
Paulina, do you have any
involves a
extra
long
comms
metal
lying around?
tube.
Paulina, please tell me whether or not the comms are still hacked. Can anybody else hear us right now?
I don't think they
It is
ever
then
hacked.
inserted.
No. Inserted's too kind of a word.
Can I roll computer to find out if it's if this is still hacked?
Strike's gonna go about planning on meeting the clay shifter.
After the liver has been removed.
Can I roll computer to find out if this if the comms are still hacked?
You can.
For
Okay.
400 degrees for 3 hours.
You don't
Zero!
see any hackers.
I wanna re-roll that using serve hard because I feel like I need to fix this. I want to make sure that we're not being listened to here. So re-roll.
Oh,
You
Much
don't
better.
see any hackers.
Okay, well, there we go.
Did it.
Okay, so then I contact Jimothy again. All right. Okay, Jimothy, tell us your location and we'll come and pick you up. And then we're leaving this city for a while.
I'm not sure. What did you pick me up? You a bunch of lunatics.
Well, you
Worry,
aren't
the
wrong.
lunatic is dead.
Yes, actually, the
Says the
Milk and the
lunatic.
Babbler monster they've killed the big lizard, who was apparently only just a servant of the Undying Emperor. So, if you would rather just stay where you are and try to lay low while we continue our mission, then I suppose that you have a fun life here on this planet.
You've got a point there. Got off my loot on the board. Fine. I don't even know where I am actually. Somewhere near that burnt shrine.
Do you see a burning shrine nearby?
It's where I've been earlier, where I've spotted that thing.
Or at the very least, the remaining smoke from it?
Do I?
I'm going to say it's still burning.
I'm gonna roll notice just. Yeah, I noticed. Yeah, I can see it.
Now,
It's-
where did I put that inferno? I just can't find it.
Hey,
This
you
is
never know.
fine. Okay. So can I? Do I need to roll? Like I'm gonna say, okay, then I think we know generally where you're at, so we will come by to pick you up. And we're gonna go and try to pick Jimothy up.
This is my life now.
Record to fly.
Although we're still missing a door, so unfortunately our cloaking only works if we're
You what?
sideways.
Yeah, if Strike catches wind of talking to someone who's been gone, Strike's going to attempt to fill them in on what's happened so far. Although, from Strike's perspective, not much.
I figure it's better to fill them in once we have them. So
And which door are we missing?
The way I was imagining it, it'd be like probably one of these two doors.
Yeah, I think the
Let's
right
roll a
one.
D2. This door is now the Namananian.
This door is now 1,000 onions. You heard him.
Yep.
Bill kicked it, turned it onions. 1,000 of them just tumbled down into the city, and then everyone went crazy. We don't know what happened.
Everyone's
just started
crazy
crying, I
over
guess,
onions.
well, I mean, onions make people cry, so who knows what other capable powers it might have.
Capable.
Capable. Look, I English good, so shut up. Let's go. So yeah, we go ahead and fly over there.
Thank you for getting rid of that small square.
I was trying to make a big one, but then that big square came out.
Oh. So
Although
did
I
it.
am going to try to fly like relatively sideways, so everybody's probably going to have to hold on to things. So that because that particular door is the one that will be facing the pillar, or the Undying Emperor's tower. I want to make sure that he doesn't notice.
sure.
Just flying interior of a room.
Something I'd like to bring up that I've forgotten up to this point. Strike still has 42 strike wings.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So they've just been around this whole time.
Just crawling around the vents.
I'm gonna wash the blood off my face.
Strike will wash the blood off your face.
Oh, thanks.
And any other messes.
Now that I've
currently
got
on
that
the
in my imagination.
Oh yeah, any messes currently existing on the ship, Strike attends to, including the jagged metal edges of the broken off door.
Is milk trash?
Depends.
Some
Well,
would
yes, Sasha. Strike will sterilize his wounds over time, if you can call it that.
All 476 of them.
Hey, milk. By which I mean, hey, Alfred, you're not unconscious. Milk is.
And again, last time we fully healed him, he became conscious again.
Not yet.
Okay.
Does this mind-changing ritual still have one free invocation, despite the fact that we've changed how magic works?
Yeah, we could put Milk's mind into the Babylon stuff.
I wouldn't want to do
You can
that.
still do rituals.
Yeah. We're doing. He's already being healed, so as far as I'm concerned, Milk is handled. So, yeah. What were you gonna say, Fuse? Though
Was I saying something?
you addressed Alfred like you were
You're
gonna say something.
not unconscious.
That's true.
There is a thing on your token that said you were unconscious.
Oh,
Because at some point you were.
I see.
So
Okay.
I should bring the new Jimothy in.
Yep.
Also,
If you
Jimothy's
pick him
not
up.
here.
Not yet. Let's
Yeah,
go get
I'm
him.
gonna Pick him up.
Yeah, we're going to go pick him up. That's the whole point.
You could wait, the dogs don't like you right now.
Well, yeah, the good boy's a little miffed. so I could try to send more dogs, but I think it's unless that's been fixed between now and then. But
You still need to
Hasn't
atone.
been that long.
okay, I don't know how to atone right now. We're kind of busy.
Dogs-
I mean, I did just
Faith
save.
points.
Okay, I'll take it. Although I did just save somebody's life. The good boy's probably happy about that.
Did you take any personal, like, sacrifice to save his
Paulina
life?
saved his life.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
You fixed some of the less major burns.
Okay. Oh, then yeah, we're going to go pick him up. Unless the Shrikelings want to go pick him up.
I'm sure he'd enjoy that. I'm sure Jimothy would just go head over heels for a swarm of cockroaches coming to snatch him up off the ground. We're going home, they say.
Either way, we're like
this
I guess we're just gonna fly over there and pick him up. I guess
Winnie
the
can go
fastest
pick
way to
him
do
up.
it. What?
Winnie can go pick him up.
Pick him up by the scruff of his neck.
Yeah, the person who just literally drove an entire city insane.
Alright, who wants to give me a notice roll?
Me! I do!
Okay.
Me!
Do it!
I want to do
Wilk should do the notice roll.
it. Notice roll. Notice roll. Whoa.
Whoa,
Whoa.
notice!
Ooh.
Wow.
No teamwork involved.
No.
Nope. So, as you're gaining some altitude, you see outside that the clouds have lifted.
Oh.
The force of the air currents have blown them away
Oh.
Air
Wow.
currents.
from the punch.
Oh yeah. See, this is
This
just
is-
like that episode of One Punch Man.
Does this reveal any new information about the city to us?
Yes, the city is under attack.
By what? What?
The
Strike
zombie
zombies?
rebels are making their move.
Strike points this out to the group. It looks like there's something approaching from the outside of the city.
Okay, then this adds some problems. We really need to go and pick up Jimothy now. So yeah, we fly over there, I guess.
I believe the ship is faster than I, says Strike.
Probably.
Down to a temperature of negative 13 degrees Celsius.
So it's gotten really cold now too.
No,
No, it's Paulina's continued description of all of the torture techniques.
Oh, she's giving us the cold shoulder.
no, she's fascinated.
She started up the torture subroutine.
Demonstrating.
Oh no.
On
An
milk.
arm picks up milk.
yeah.
Paulina, you're fired. No. Okay, so yeah, we're going to go pick up Jimothy.
The captain firing his boat. Yar. This vessel be not worthy. Be fired. Someone fires the cannon.
I'll get a new boat with blackjack and hooks.
So, you pick up Jimothy.
Yeah, we pick him up. We pick the
Jimothy.
fuck out of him.
Do you willingly get picked up?
Yes, because I know that these dogs are the only way off this planet
Bonk.
that I can. Yeah.
Just wait until we go onto a planet full of like sirens. It's
Oh,
like
no.
really socially attractive people who are actually cannibals.
I thought you meant like warning sirens, just a really loud planet.
Just a
Oh,
world
no, no, no,
full
Which
of
would
them.
be worse.
That's this planet now.
And then Jimothy like gets separated. It's like, Jimothy, these people are dangerous. We gotta go. He's like, you're crazy. No.
As you're picking up Jimothy, zombies are scaling the walls.
It's like that scene in that movie. I won't elaborate.
Are the zombies part of the things we need to research, or no?
No, that's just a thing going on here.
Okay, cool.
I like
Bye.
to imagine that because of Winnie's maneuver, the city's defenses have all broken down.
Well, because because of the Babbler Monsters maneuver, certainly.
A little
No,
bit of everything.
Winnie's.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Maybe
okay.
the zombies will think the regular people are zombies too now.
Mhm.
They're behaving like it.
Yeah, this isn't an attack mission. This is a propaganda mission. They're looking to recruit. You see their opportunity and they're striking. Our zombie invasions take place on Thursdays and Wednesdays.
Okay, so I'm as soon as Jimothy gets on board, I get up in altitude and then I say we go to the Yeti Drake so that we can wait out all this craziness going on.
Sounds good. We
Any
could
objections?
watch.
The only objection is we have to stay within the atmosphere because of a missing airlock door.
No,
But Strike doesn't voice that objection because Strike doesn't know people die in that space.
Well, the Yeti Drake is still like we won't have any problems with that. We're not leaving the planet.
I don't think that you're intending on flying around with all of the doors open.
So every door is suited for airlock quality of containment.
Yeah.
All right, good.
It's like there'd be no oxygen in the pilot area, maybe, if that door was open.
Well, there be like a separate airlock though? Like a double stage airlock? That would just sound like a terrible design choice.
Look, this plane was made on the quick.
It's a prototype.
It's like there's no way to get from the pilot area to anywhere else on the ship.
So in other words, they just it's like, all right, it's a prototype. So we designed it, but we forgot one of the most important design aspects of a spaceship, which is a
Toilets.
two-stage locking process.
Ship
One of my
don't need
favorite
anything.
things is just the two airlocks that lead directly into the storage areas.
Okay,
Easy
so
loading.
For when you need to vent storage.
Honestly,
if Jazz were here, I'd just ask him to paint a new door, but we don't have it.
well, that's an option for later.
Yeah, this is
So-
And the only kind of door that I think the good boy would get us is like a doggy door.
so terrible for an airlock, is what you're saying.
Pretty awful, yeah. I mean, unless I could just see if you could help us seal it some other way.
Like, if we have a door there, that would help. Maybe stealth would at least correctly work.
You know, we need flex tape.
You shut up. You stop it. So where to from now? We're going. You said the Yeti Drake is a suggestion. Strike was kind of contemplating just swooping into the ocean, scooping one of the swarm krakens out, and leaving. Probably a bad idea, but Strike wants
Let's
to.
move back to
Would-
map.
Would
sounds
Strike be
easy.
able? How does Strike deal with water? Like, most bugs are not very fond of water.
Well, assuming one's on the surface, Strike has physique at 4, so
Well, we can survive in space, so you can probably survive underwater.
yeah, but it's a matter. Well, Strike probably can't fly if Strike gets submerged. Maybe.
Trouble is, I don't think we're gonna be. The spaceship definitely is not going underwater with an open hatch.
Just look at this. Look at this mess on Paulina.
It is
Okay.
It is,
Fuse.
it is a pretty special
Suggestion.
mess.
We could just shrink all the tokens for this map specifically.
Or make a bigger Polina box.
Yeah.
A bigger
I think
Polina box is
Polina
probably
might-
better.
Polina might be.
Tiny.
I was about to say Polina might be there for scale, but
I wish there was a way to do sub,
How
sub
many
icons.
centimeters is this?
Is there
A
a
lot
way to
of
do sub
centimeters.
icons?
What's up?
Is there a way to do sub icons? Like have one icon and then like arrows of different characters pointing to that icon to be like, this is how many characters are in this thing.
I tried
could
to
just-
move something and made Paulina word big.
Well, you can make a generic icon and put words on it. So you could make an icon that says like group or group minus this person, or Milk, Winnie, Jimothy, and one that says Sroik and Alfred for some reason.
Yeah. Or we could just have all our tokens, but then also have a Paulina token. So whenever we're near the Paulina token, it's just assumed that we're in Paulina. I don't know.
Well, we do have a Paulina token. It's a rectangle.
Yeah, but ideally it would be like an actual token, so it's easier to move around than a rectangle.
So,
Well, I think that this would be a good place to end for the day. And then talk about who's going to be replacing Milk.
Yeah.
It's
also,
going to be so miserable when he gets back.
we captured a creature and Milk almost died. What kind of milestone is this?
It's like
I
now
mean,
that
technically we accomplished the campaign goal.
Yeah.
Also, we killed a guard and the town is being overrun.
Well, he's a bit more than just a guard.
it's like one of the elite guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Was he
that's
like the
thing.
vice president?
Even better for
He's
my
an
argument.
elite grunt.
Even better for my argument. Like, we killed a higher-ranking military official. The town is being overrun. We're on the run.
I mean, to be fair, the only things we accomplished, which actually is a fair amount, is that we stopped Milk from being killed. We did kill one of the major, one of the head honchos. But the main thing that actually, well, I don't want to say the other two don't matter, but the big thing that matters is we did get the twist creature.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like, we did our mission.
We managed to both cause chaos
For
and
the
do our
scale
mission at the
that
same
you're
time.
on, in order to get a major, you would need to actually, like, overthrow the government here. Or something similarly large.
Well, to our knowledge, we just caused an uprising from outside the city to happen.
Well, that was already happening.
We don't know that.
Some of
Pretty
it
sure
is,
you
The
did.
DM does, though.
I mean, like, we don't know that we didn't trigger this particular attack.
Yeah, you gave them an opportunity.
Sure.
But
So
that's not our accomplishment.
But
An opportunity.
like that was a side effect of Milk wanting to climb up.
That's
That wasn't
how
even a
got
thing
here.
Milk did. That was a thing you did. You're like, hey, everybody roll notice. Nobody notices?
No,
Okay.
that was the thing that Milk did.
Oh, that was behind the scenes?
Yeah. I was sent a
Alright.
message.
Alright.
I just remembered I forgot about my summoned creatures.
Oh yeah, we didn't get like some crazy contraption show up randomly. Oh well.
So, no extra stunts?
Yeah, so this would be a significant.
Gah. More skill points at least.
You did do a lot, but not enough to push the limit. Like, every major milestone is going to have to be more difficult than the last one.
So we're adding a new. We can add one new skill point to something.
Yeah.
Like I figured we'd only get a major like once we actually are done with the planet, so to speak, and not by just like running away, but like doing what we're supposed to do.
Like, if we capture
Like,
every...
not even necessarily that.
If we capture or document every mythical creature on this planet, is that a major?
If you capture every mythical creature on this planet,
I mean, that's kind of objectively not our mission. Like, we're supposed to be not interfering, and capturing and taking them all away
No,
is
that is an option.
really
No,
interfering in a way.
It's interfering, but no. But the whole point is that they want to learn more about these creatures. So capturing them is actually one of the best ways to do so.
Well, it's like, imagine.
they'll
if-
put them back.
Imagine if
Maybe.
if you turn on the news the next day, and on the news they say, breaking story, aliens exist, came down, and took Bigfoot.
Well,
Like
We
Bigfoot's gone.
already know that aliens exist.
Bigfoot's big. Yeah, okay. In this scenario, we know aliens exist, but
And we know
they
that there's
came
a
down-
large organization of aliens that study mythological creatures.
But we
Yeah.
are on the fringe, so we could go to a planet that's not aware of the greater universe around them.
and the aliens came down, and they're like, "Hey, Bigfoot, we proved he's real. Also, we're taking him." It's like that would kind of cause a ruckus here. Like,
I mean,
Wow, Bigfoot's real.
yeah,
I mean, in
Save
reality, I
Bigfoot.
think most people would just say that no, that's just like fake, like something stupid happened. Like I don't think most people would resist that.
But there
actually
would
happened.
be a subset of people who want to save Bigfoot.
that's the high concept for my new character: a subset of people who want to save Bigfoot.
My new character is an organization.
Yeah, it's an organization of tiny beings controlling a human-sized robot. Okay, that's what it is.
And that's milk replacement.
Yeah, I guess we'll need to get in touch at some point to see what ways I can enter the story with a new character. I guess.
You gonna make it a surprise?
There's plenty of lizards around.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm
And
not
there's
gonna
also
lie.
just Winnie summoning a thing.
And we also didn't know
Always
what
an option.
was the city.
Are we still recording?
We are still recording.
Okay.
Oh,
I mean,
with
are we trying to just brainstorm here, or what's the?
Well, no, I'm not going to think about that now. Like I got 2 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
I do.
You guys should know what the minor milestone stuff is by this point. If you don't, it's in the pin somewhere.
all right. I'm spending 2 skill points to put investigate to +4. Well,
Whoa!
Wait, how are you spending 2? Or did you save 1 from?
Oh, I'm
earlier?
putting notice up to 4, and
I
investigate.
invest 2 skill points to put burglary up to 4 and then swap it with stealth. So stealth is 4 and burglary is 3.
Yeah, so my investigate is now +3. My notice is +4.
And I'm going to spend
So-
1 skill point to end the stream.
All right.
I'll ask you in PM. Like, at what kind of level do I need to set my new person up? I guess.
I'll have to count up all the skill points.
Right. Well, we'll do that at some point. I'll PM you to see if you're not busy, and we'll
See y'all
work
next
something
time.
out.
Bye.